All right, we're live. It's not showing me the comment section, though. Let's see. There. What? Nope. It still looks like we're waiting. Weird. 30 seconds in. Strange, man. Let's grab this. If you guys are commenting, I can't see it. Let's try closing this again. Let's refresh this. Live. Oh, there it goes. Weird. It was stuck on saying that the stream was upcoming for me. Very strange. All right, so here we go. We are live. It's 1:30. I was ready to go live at about 1, but I ended up having a little conversation. We have got some cool Pokemon cards. Let's see. Lugia break going off. I'm pretty sure it is. New Psyduck break. Pokemon Gem. And a live card shop. So we got a little bit of Pokemon Gem left. It's going to cost a little more now. It's going to be a $5 booster pack until it's sold out. Because we are down to our last 3 boxes of it, and then it's gone. So a little more expensive. Just about $1 more. And we're waiting for a restock to arrive, but it did not arrive today. All right. Fix this camera. Please, I want Lugia. Look what we got here. This arrived in the mail, but it was cracked. And that's crappy. So that arrived finally. I was going to do a break on that, but it arrived broken. So I am once again not able to host a Donald Trump card break. Let's jump over here. Let's see. All right, so the guy told me to open a return on it. All right. All right, we'll move this over here. Ta-da! I don't know why he didn't just refund it. He's going to have me return it, but it looks like when it cracked, it changed the color of the card. So there's nothing really to return. It's like a ruined card. Let's grab these. Sellers, I think they're bitter sometimes. Like they would rather make you do the extra work. It is. It's like there's nothing to return really. So we had a Donald Trump card. It is. All right, where'd he go? Wait, is he not here anymore? I thought he was over here. Huh. Oh, I think I put him over here, didn't I? Here, let's see. I think I put him over here. Stay safe out there, Troy boy. It is. I'm getting it here in Massachusetts. Yeah, it's snowing where I live. It is snowing here in Missouri. The weather is dropping down to like 10 degrees. We had freezing rain earlier. We almost went out together, and then I saw the freezing rain. I said, better not. Oh, wait, this isn't it. That's the other guy's card. Where the hell is my, I got a card I'd like to break. Oh, that's not it. We and her. Nerky, I will. How you doing? Oops. All right. I gotta get these coins out of here, man. I got these coins. I gotta get those coins somewhere else, man. Coins are annoying. Let's see. How you guys doing tonight? Oh, so it's not in here. Where the hell did I put the card then? Hold on. It's got to be here. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, I found it. I put these coins back in. I'm gonna get a new round of coins going out. I got some fake Blaine's gym decks. I wish I had left it on the table. I'd show it off to you guys. Go. Free Palestine free, says Habibi. Habibi, you've been very consistent. I gotta ask you, Habibi, are you a satire account or are you real? I thought you were satire this whole time. Here we are. Off from work. There the ping. Oh, did you guys do a ping? Did you do a ping, Mr. Alex, by chance? We are. I'll do the ping. Hold on. I probably forgot to do a ping. Okay, let me grab this. Very good. Yes, we started late. I was hanging out with Karis late. That was why. We were hanging out pretty late. She wasn't feeling good. She had me making soup. All right, good. We are all started. Okay. Is that on the sleeve? Must be on the sleeve. I like it when dust gets on the sleeve, you know. Oh, there's Karis now. I can hear her. I can hear her moving around out there. The South will rise again. The South will rise again. Yeah. There we go. And do what? There you go. The South will rise again and do what? The AI? They're going to lead us into the future with technology. You are? All right. So this will say 41 in 8. PSA. So we're actually going to reduce the number of spots. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to make it $40 cheaper this time. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the star spot. So this Playboy Donald Trump card is back up on the table as a break for those of you who would like a shot at it. The way it works, if you pull this card, I send it off to PSA. I wasn't really pushing it because I knew I was anticipating this card showing up, but it showed up cracked. So I'm not able to sell it. It's really annoying. So instead, we're just going to offer this one a second time. South Korea, Mister, where are my cheerleaders? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. There. I should have gotten a day off, but they couldn't find anyone. All right, so I am here to make money off of Donald Trump. You guys know I made money betting that he would win the election, and then I made more money on the Donald Trump meme coin, which I have not touched since then, because that is the trick to never go back. And now we've got Donald Trump Playboy cards, so I'm ready to continue to benefit. Breaking a slab and shipping is wild. Yeah, so he just put it in a bubble mailer, and that's it. There was no padding at all. And it's funny, when I told him that all you did was throw it in a bubble mailer, he's like, well, I ship hundreds of slabs like that, and this never happens. And I was like, how? I feel like, he's lying or he's just been very lucky or something. I don't know. Here we are. And one more. Okay. I need you to be more punctual. I have a fix of ripping packs and scratching my neck. What? Okay. Oh yeah, I was talking about maybe saving these little baggies. What'd I do with that? That over here somewhere? Is that this? Oh, it is. Like these little empty holders. Maybe we'll turn those into custom booster packs someday. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? They could probably fit 100 cards. All right, so here it is. We've changed the Playboy break. There is no star break anymore. Star break's gone. And it still includes a PSA grade, but it's also just $40 cheaper this time. So it's 1 in 8. I think it's definitely worth looking into. That card's been exploding in price. That's why we got it on our table. If you didn't know that, that's exploding in price. Here's Umbreon, Lugia, and Slowpoke. The reason we're doing a break on a raw version of the card is because I'm going to send it out no matter what in the next PSA submission. But in the meantime, if I can sell it already, I'm going to try that. So that's it. So we'll have some Playboy Donald Trumps going out in the next PSA submission. But if he can sell before that point, we'll try that. That's what's going on with that. Kidding, mister. You work hard and are a genuine soul. It's my job to hold you accountable. Oh, yeah. Joshua Whipple. Ta-da! All right. Yeah, I was making some soup for Karis before we went live. She was feeling bad. There we go. Did you get your money back? On the cracked slab, he told me I got to open a return. So we're going to return it, and then we'll get our money back. And then we've got the other guy who did the fake Blaine's decks. Well, we're waiting to find out what. Oh, this is going in. Oh, right. Make sure I put it in the right bag. We'll find out what eBay rules on that one. I took a picture of it so that they could see it's fake. So it's definitely fake. And just ridiculous that he's selling it at all. Okay, there we go. I had another guy. I bought a Dark Espeon from him. He's in Japan, and he conveniently lost it. So I bought a Dark Espeon, one of these guys right here, just before it jumped in price from like $400 to like $500, and then conveniently he lost it. So I told him, I was like, well, you better find it. That's what I told him. I said, find it, because you're going to get reported to eBay in like 2 seconds if you don't. And he's like, oh, yeah, give me an extra day. I'll find one. It's like, oh, that was easy. How do you lose it? Here's what he said. He said FedEx lost it. I said, all right, give me the tracking number so I can confirm it's lost. He's like, there's no tracking number. I was like, then why would FedEx be touching it? And he was just like, give me a day or two. I'll find it. Here it is. It happens so much, guys. It happens so much in this hobby. People losing your card that you bought at a good price. I had another card that just got canceled. It was a Regirock, PSA 10 Regirock. And I got that one for, I think, $70 cheaper than the current priced one. And that one's gone too. So that's two items that were canceled in one day. And it's like, Jesus, man. But, they might be telling the truth. They probably are. But sometimes I think they're not. It just depends. And I think the Dark Espeon guy was definitely lying. Like, he talking about FedEx lost it, but there's no tracking number. Yeah, right, bro. I wonder how many people have and sell fakes that don't know they are fakes. Nah, this guy was definitely selling fakes. Mr. Brandon says, I got fired, guys. Won't be doing any big openings for a while. I was talking to Brandon before the stream for like 30 minutes. That's why we started a little later. You know how Trump's doing like some big layoffs or something like that in the federal government? I think it affected Brandon. So Brandon is one of the people who has been affected by that. It's very sad, actually. And yeah, it's pretty terrible. But I think he's going to land on his feet. Brandon seems like a smart guy. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Did you guys hear in the news? There's a bunch of houses going up for sale in Washington, D.C. because of this, because of all the mass layoffs. And yeah, it's really interesting to know somebody who's directly affected by it. But it shows you it's very tough for them. And it's easy to watch people get laid off from the government and be like, oh, well, But, to know somebody who's getting laid off, it's pretty painful, actually. Especially because Brandon was such a big part of our community in the last month or so. And so we're all rooting for you, Mr. Brandon, to find a good transition into another job, a comfortable job. And yeah, we want to see you succeed, man. Come here and get a hug, says A. Perez. My factory is going out of business too, bro. We need to start looking for better jobs. Yeah, I think Troy mentioned that the other day, that the place he's working at is going out of business and he is going to have to start looking for work. And yeah, man, it's tricky out there, isn't it? It's tricky out there to make money. You have to create some kind of product or something, and then people have to spend money on it. It's tricky. Private sector needs you, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon, lucky for him, he's got a good job skill, by the way. He has mentioned that he works in HR, and that is needed by virtually any large business. So I think Mr. Brandon's going to have plenty of opportunities. I think probably what might be tricky for him, and I'm just thinking out loud because I don't know what his ideas are. But my thoughts are the trickiest part is he might have to move. And so you might have to move to get your new job. That's my suspicion, unless there's a lot of jobs in DC for that specific role. But yeah, I think it's a good job skill. And yeah. Miss McDonald. Also, I think if your resume says you were part of the mass layoff, I think that will look better than, like, let's say you're working at a private sector job already and they said, oh, well, we don't like your performance, so we're kicking you out or something like that. You know what I mean? So I think that you will be very eligible for other jobs. You just got to put in a lot of effort and sacrifice to go after it. But we're rooting for you. We really do want to see you do well. What did Trump do to cause the layoffs? I guess Trump just planned on shrinking the government. That's kind of what he said he planned on doing. And that's what he's been doing. He's just been laying off a ton of people. He's saying we don't need so many people in the government. And yeah, I've heard of like 200,000 people or something like that losing their jobs or something like that. That's some giant number. Actually, it's kind of interesting because there's an economist I listen to his podcast, and he talks all the time about the jobs numbers and how the jobs numbers are not as rosy as they look, because many of the new jobs that were added during the Biden administration were actually federal jobs. And he's saying if you took the federal jobs out of the equation, it would not look like our economy is growing that well. And I find that very fascinating because Trump's going to come in and sort of, push a lot of people out of those jobs and into the private sector. And now it's got to be proven that the private sector is, actually doing well in hiring people. So, he was predicting that the economy is not as strong as it could be. It's interesting. I wonder if we'll see any kind of a recession or anything like that. But I don't know. It's tough. It's especially tough for our friend, Mr. Brandon here. But again, we're all hoping that you get a good job, Mr. Brandon. Here's Charmeleon. Here is this ugly, look at this gigantic label, dude. It looks ridiculous. Everyone tells me to learn a trade. I need to find one. Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. One trade you can learn very quickly, by the way, is like forklift driver. Forklift driver. That's a very fast to learn trade. Forklift driver, truck driver, anything like that is very much like a guy job. You know what I mean? This job, a lot of guys take those jobs. You could work in a dirty job like sewage, septic tanks, trash. Those are dirty jobs that girls don't like, so you get an advantage over there. Andrew Mercer says, Chinese gem packs have a bag. I think it's been a couple months, may have gotten rid of it. No, we wouldn't have gotten rid of it if it's only a couple months old. Okay, so if you sent 30 and they're $5 a piece now, that's 6 packs. I'm seeing a bear market this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. All right. Oh, is that more than 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, there you go. All right. Gem packs. Mr. Andrew Mercer. Here they are. All right. It's TCC. Waste management. Yeah, waste management. Girls don't like those jobs, right? Well, that's an advantage for us guys looking to get a decent paycheck and kind of break up more toward the middle class, because it means you have less competition with those jobs, right? Like if you want an indoor comfortable desk job, you got to fight all the girls for that job too. But if you get like a dirty job, you only have to fight other guys. And so if I was a guy looking for a quick upgrade in my income, I'd look for a dirty job. Something like septic tank, waste management, maybe plumbing, something like that, right? Like you can probably get a job with the large plumbing company. So the large plumbing companies, the way they work is they actually hire people to do jobs, right? Instead of working for yourself. And you can learn plumbing. You could start to work for a smaller firm one day and probably earn more money. So plumbing's a good one. I think that's still a great job. Mostly a guy job, plumbing, you know. Toilets are heavy. Water heaters are heavy. Girls don't like those kind of jobs. It's dirty. Pretty much anything dirty, the girls will stay away from. And so, yeah, go for a dirty job and get good pay and less competition. All you got to do is be willing to get dirty. Oh, wow. Wow. Andrew Mercer just pulls a Pikachu right away. Wow. All right. Well, there you go. That was so easy. All right. Hey, wow. He pulled that right away. That's so cool, man. Mister, just open a box of this and you'll have enough holos for the holo shuffle for months. Yeah, actually, that's a fair point. I guess the back of the card is the English back too, isn't it? And you guys might actually want these holos. So that's a fascinating idea. I don't think that would. What I could do is I could open up like 5 boxes of it. No, that would be kind of expensive, actually. I was going to say I could add the cost of them into the holo shuffle. Captain Pikachu Full Art, $200. Look at that. Andrew Mercer from $30 to $200 with 1 round. Not bad. There you go. Okay. And let's go find this bag. I watched a lot of people open a lot of that card. A lot of these cards. So you just got very, very lucky right there. Andrew Wall. Ugh. Maybe you're down here. Let's go try to find his bag. Aovic's in here. I don't remember that. Andy Dirkson's in here, taking up a lot of room. Andres Vargas, Andrew Fan. Andy Velez, Andrew Bertrand. That's an expired bag. One more box. Probably in this one. Here it is, Andrew Mercer. All right, you're back. If I ever lose my job, would you consider hiring me? I'm serious. Would I consider hiring you? No, probably not. Not because I got anything against you, but because I'm not in the mood. We are. I think I'd rather just do my own shipping. We are. All right. All right. There we go. You know how to remove dent from a card? Are you about to tell me a good tip on removing a dent from a card? Is that what you're going to do? Or are you saying you've got a card with a dent in it? All right. Grab this. Do you have Naruto Heritage? What company prints Naruto Heritage? Is that a KU set? All right, there we go. All right. That sticker's not so annoying now. How about that? All right. So we are already rich. We are already up $30 tonight. Holy. Chris Abruzzo says 2 spots in that Lugia break. Oh, yeah. Lugia break time, guys. All right. Sent you a quick message showing something. Yeah? Let's see. Oh, okay, okay. He's trying to show me that he's going to be okay for now, that he has some savings. Good for you, man. There's a lot of people who don't have that. So you are in a strong position because of your money saving. And that's good. That's, you know, that's conservatism. There we go. Chris Abruzzo, saving up money. A lot of people don't have that. There we go. All right. Got to keep that going, though. It's too soon to retire, so you got to keep that going. Let's see. It's just good not to have to worry about having an immediate emergency, you know. Some people, when they lose their jobs, they got like an immediate emergency. I was going to say 26 and 27. Whoa. Lugia's going off tonight. All right, once again, Playboy Trump is back up on the table, but this time he's a 1 in 8. We removed the star spot, and I made him $40 cheaper. So he is a more attractive break this time. All right, there's no orders in the queue. We have an empty queue. Wow, remember how crazy busy it was yesterday? Yesterday was insanity, dude. It was so busy. And now we are 20 minutes into this stream, and there's not much to do. Isn't that funny how that works? So, you know, some nights we get to chill back with each other and just kind of talk. Some nights I got to go as fast as I can to make sure that the wait time doesn't get beyond an hour. It's just how it is. All right, let's see. So I've got this box right here. These are empty booster packs. I'm going to put these other empty booster packs in. Okay, good. All right, all right. I don't think I need all these boxes. Stack these up like that. Don't forget, we still have this going on. This is our Blockbuster promo special. You get a holographic Blockbuster promo from this box right here. We've got an awful lot of them. $17 per promo. It's basically the ability to buy a single. And considering it's from like $19.99, it's very reasonable. You probably didn't even know it existed. I sold a bunch of these. I sold like 20 of them, I feel. And it's a kind of a good feeling because I only bought them for like, I think I bought them for like $7 back in the day. So they've like doubled in price, and now I just get to sell them. I don't think I need these anymore because the current stickers are so huge. There we go. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Mr. Andrew Mercer, I think it's going to go ahead and ship now. Ship that Pikachu. Yeah. Here you go. You know, you could hire me to send it out. Here we are. And then we'll see it when it comes back, but now you probably want to grade it fast. Where did we just see your bag? Your bag was over here. Love to see that return. Andrew A. Martin. Oh, you were over here. You were in the box that was kind of buried. There it is. Mister, your shipping was top-notch, by the way. Got my box today. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. We use high-quality materials, and that's the way we like it. All right. Of course, I've heard wind that Miss Alexis might be moving to California. So if she does that, the shipping will return to me. It'll be my job again. Let's go ahead and print a label. I don't know if it's 100% set in stone that she's going to do that, but she's very interested in it. Oops. So if she moves back to California, obviously, she won't be able to make the drive into work. I took the day off and slept the whole day. What? You can't be taking the day off work, 6. Back to work. Why would she move? Her family's in California. Yeah. So she has an interesting story. She met her husband online, and he was out here. So she came all the way out here to Lake of the Ozarks to date him, and she got married to him and had a baby. But her family's actually in California. And so she's tempted to kind of go back there because maybe she misses it. But, you know, she's got her reasons. And but if that happens, that means that I'll be doing my own shipping again. So, which won't be a big deal. You know, I did my own shipping for years. Yeah, I did my own shipping for years. I'm very proficient, and I already understand how to create a very effective system. Actually, I'm insanely fast at it. I'm insanely fast because I've done it for years. I did it for my father for years, too, when he ran his wood business from home. Where do you think I learned how to ship? I shipped for him 25 items every day. So the shipping could return to me, and yeah, we don't know, though. I do miss Anaheim. Time for me to go live with Mr. He'll also enjoy his card collection burning to ashes. Mister, could you read my message? It's annoying. Let's see. You promise you won't let me sell my 5 Beckett cards? Yeah, that's fine. We won't let you sell them. We ain't never getting our cards. 6, let me borrow Dexter so I can sleep well. All right. Excuse me. So, next up we have Miss 6. Finish the Lugia. Well, look at that. You got the last spot. All right. 6. Okay. That is the last spot in the Lugia sold. Let's go ahead and count it up. Let me borrow 6 so I can sleep well. That Trump card is triggering me. I know. Well, one thing you could do, by the way, if you win the card, you could pay me to drill a hole in it immediately. So if you hate Trump, and probably about 49% of the country hates Trump, if you hate him, you can still get in that break and then just pay me to destroy it. So don't forget that. If you're a Trump hater, have me destroy it. But I'm here to make money on Trump. So here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That's all 28 spots accounted for. They said, when I leave the company, then I can cash out with the penalty. So it looks like there is a star spot and one of these as well. Ah, this is such a pretty song, man. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I understand what he's trying to do, but I can't help but just get mad that I'm out of a job. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a perfectly fine reaction. And to be honest, you know, you could criticize it. Maybe he's being too heavy-handed with it just to try and make a point. But, you know, let's say you're a good and hard worker. Well, then he's losing a good and hard worker just to try and make a point. So it is annoying, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That is 28. We counted it twice. Let's go get some bonus pulls. The triangle represents bonus pulls. That's what it means. Looks like I have some in this baggie over here. All right, you ready? Let's get a birthday Pikachu. Nice. And what else should we get? Nice, a knocked out. That's perfect. Okay, so this round will have 2 additional pulls. At what point would you cash out your crypto 3x or 10x? I hold a little bit of Bitcoin that has done well over time, and I'm just not going to sell it. And that's it. There's no cash out point. I'll cash out when I'm ready to retire, I suppose. I'm not trying to like play a game where it's like, oh, can I beat the market and sell high and buy low? I'm not trying to do that. Well, I did do that with the meme coin. Yeah, I did that with the Trump meme coin. But that's because I've watched enough meme coins to kind of know how they feel. And I did it successfully. I sold out at 70 or whatever it was. Sold out at 70 and then didn't buy back in, because that's what you got to do. You can't buy back in. That is the trick with it. Very tempting to buy back in, isn't it? You got to say, all right, that's all the money I'm making. I'm not going to make any more money. Because it is the slot machine, isn't it? All right, so let's get this shuffle waffled. I have to stop giving my cat cheese. She's constipated. Ew. No takers on Dexter? All mine then. Nerf balls at 30 paces. All right, let's see. I don't really know how exactly to feel about crypto. Crypto is an interesting thing. I think there's a lot of people betting on crypto, and betting, I think, is one way to make money if you're lucky. You have to get very lucky. So you have to place like a prediction, like the way you place a bet, and then you just hope that prediction goes your way. Like for the Bitcoin holders, we're hoping Trump will go buy some Bitcoin. That is a bet that you're placing. And if he doesn't, it sucks, because it'll definitely probably crash back down a little bit if he doesn't. And if he does, it'll shoot way up probably, right? Because it'll show the U.S. government wants to buy Bitcoin. So you're placing a bet on whether it'll land on red or black. When you buy something like Coca-Cola, you place a very different kind of bet. Your bet is going to be something like people will continue to drink delicious drinks and Coca-Cola will continue to make a moderate profit from this. That's not even really a bet because it's so obvious that it's going to come true. And so Coca-Cola will pay out probably about a 7% return. Same with Walmart. Walmart, Costco, whatever. These big blue chip stock companies will pay out 6-7%, and just a way to park your money somewhere and hopefully in the long run have an okay return. But when you get into something experimental, you're really gambling. And so that's how it is. When I buy a lot of Pokemon cards, it's very speculative. I'm saying I think Pokemon cards are going to get really expensive. That's a bet I'm placing. All right, give me a number. Give me a number. How do I know what's good enough to cash out? I don't know. Hathim says 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Thank you, Hathim. That's pretty heavily shuffled. Now, we have these names over here. Show off some names. Alexis says, oh yeah, I gave Alexis a free spot. That's cool. All right. Very nice. Walmart's dividends are dog water. Yeah. Well, sometimes you make money on Walmart because their stock does really well in capital gains. Because people are like, oh man, Walmart's, they're a successful company, you know? Oh God. It takes so much longer to shuffle 28 cards. Wish I had like a shuffling machine. Like just a mini shuffling machine, a really small one. No battery. Just maybe like a little hand crank in the back. Oops. There we go. Come on now. Oh my God, dude. There it goes. What stocks pay the best dividends? Some stocks do pay heavier dividends. And these would be like conservative companies that aren't going to innovate a lot. And they're just kind of cashing in. And they're sharing that revenue with their investors. They are. So some companies do pay really good dividends. Some companies pay terrible dividends because they say, well, we're trying to grow. So anytime we profit, we're going to take the profit and put it back into the company, and we're going to test out new products and hire people to do research and investigation. And so those companies, people still buy those companies, even though they're not getting paid a dividend, because they're hoping the company will become more valuable. And so that would be like Google. Google doesn't really pay much. I don't know if it pays anything, but people buy it anyways because they're like, this company is a big deal. Oops, I just slid down. There you go. All right, give me a number. I have 0 in my Roth. I like it. Dividend yield 5.81% monthly payouts. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Mr. Athim's the decider tonight. He got both numbers. How about that? Okay. Let's see who you handed this Lugia to. Here's Alicia Brown. Cold. Nathaniel Pounds. He's new. Cold. Victor Alvarez. Cold. Alicia Brown. Sorry, Alicia. Here's Jonathan Morris. Roel Campos. NHCC. Miguel Perianes. Tizzy. Zachary Stekskowski. Jonathan Morris. Jerry Gallardo. Ooh, nothing so far. Jonathan Fernandez. Gavin Stewart. 6. Sorry, 6. Chris Abruzzo. Chris Abruzzo picks up the star card. Hey, notably, Alexis hasn't come out yet. She's still in. There it is. She got the free spot, man. All right. Here's 6 twice. That's cold. Oh, can I put these somewhere? I'll put these over here. Alexis. Ah, cold. Oh, well, that'd have been cool. She didn't have anything as fancy as this, so that'd have been really cool. Here's Alan Abale. Oh, picking up a little knockdown, Mr. Alan Abale. Get this guy into a sleeve. A little bonus pull, huh? Okay. We just got to find Alan Abale real quick, everybody. Might be in here. I'm a big fan of the knockdown. I like the artwork a lot. I think it's a beautiful artwork. There we go. My heart jumped twice. Okay, here's Elizabeth Rains. Cold. Andrew A. Martin. Cold. Getting closer to the end here. Chris Abruzzo. Cold. Jesus. Elijah Martinez. Ah! So there's both of the bonus cards. Elijah Martinez gets the other one. Well, does he have a box? He seems like a box guy. Yeah, he's a box guy. So he pulls Birthday Pikachu from Celebration's 25th anniversary collection. That was something I bought from 6. So those were not free. I actually had to pay for those. All right, who's left indeed? I don't know who's left. I think Elizabeth is still in there. Daniel Garcia. Joshua Whipple. Oh, I'm getting scared, man. Alan Abale. There's only 2 names left. Chris Abruzzo. There it is, Chris Abruzzo. Woo! All right, look at that. What? He got a double snipe. Whoa! The double snipe. Wow, the odds of that are poor, but they're not impossible. He got the double snipe. All you got to do is pull the clearance break now, Mr. Chris. Wowzers. Is that Elizabeth? No, it's Kevin Vu, actually. Whoa, Kevin almost had it. Kevin Vu, you were this close, Kevin. All right. Wow, that is crazy. Chris owes me big money, says them. Yeah, you owe me big, bro. All right. That is one lucky day for Chris Abruzzo. He's a bruising? No, I said that wrong. He's cruising for a bruising. All right. Wowzers. That is redonkulous. Put that over there. And what do we got? What do we got on these piles here? What a lucky day for Chris. Let's see. Ugh. Let me grab I'm gonna grab some more of those One Piece cards, man. I like the One Piece cards as the filler. That's pretty amazing, man. Hi, drunk. I am him. Okay. Well, let's take these out. And let's start restocking them. So a break really takes like 20, 30 minutes sometimes, especially a big one like this one. I think our breaks are one of the most special things about this channel. He just pulled, kind of put it in perspective, guys. For $40, he just pulled Alt Art, Sword and Shield, Silver Tempest, Lugia, $40. I think I was selling those packs for $8 a piece back when they were on the menu, which they'd probably be more now. They'd probably be more like 9 or 10 now, I bet. $9 or $10 a pack. So 4 packs. He pulls out a Lugia. Not only that, but the Lugia is graded 10. It's already graded. All the cost of grading is taken care of. All the risk of it not grading 10 is gone. That RNG involved in the grading is huge. It's huge because your odds of a 10 are lower than you think. When you go to their website and you see how many graded 9 versus 10, usually comes in around 50%, right? But the real number is worse than that, because when people can visibly see that it won't grade 10, they just don't send it in. So the real number of the rate of 10s probably looks more like 1 every 3 or 1 every 4 cards. That's probably the real number, which shows you the dismal odds of pulling Lugia. Really poor odds. But over here, you can have an odd as simple as 1 in 28. Pretty amazing. And really, it's more like 1 in 27 because of this star card. All right, here we are. Those odds are not bad at all in comparison. Chris is going in here. There you go, Chris. Mr. Brandon says, all right, I'm out, guys. Good night, Mr. Brandon. Keep us up to date with your journey, okay, man? We want to hear you having a progress. I have 2 16-ounce natural ices left. I'm not going to make it. All right, here is number 3. That's 3 out of 5. All right, now for the best part of all. Look at this. That's yours, Chris. Wow. Whoa, look how off-center it is on the back. That's why you got to send cards into PSA, even if they look like they'll fail. Well, that graded recently. Look, it says 10, 2, 3. That got a 10. You really wouldn't expect that to get a 10. Wow. Somebody was very generous with this 10. With the CGC, that would have failed 10. Shows you that. See, once again, with PSA, everyone just kind of simps for PSA. They just talk about it like it's the god of grading. If CGC had handed out a 10 to a card like this, everyone would have made fun of CGC and said, you can't trust CGC. Their grading is garbage. That's what everyone would say, but PSA does it. No one bats an eye. It's like, yeah, that's a 10. A 10's a 10, bro. It's like they only looked at the front of the card almost. The front's very, very pretty. All right, there you have it, Chris Abruzzo. Wow. So there you have it. And it will sell as a 10. He really will get that value out of it if he decides to sell it one day. Here it is. And by the way, I could be a buyer, Mr. Chris. There it is. Okay. Ta-da! That's right. If you win one of these breaks, if you happen to be the guy who pulls the chase card, I could be the buyer. There it is. So that is another reason to be in these breaks if you ever think the odds are really good. By the way, we picked out... Oh, this says 1 in 11. It should say 2 in 11. I always do this, don't I? This is meant to say 2. I got to stop doing that. This is 2 in 11. Psyduck and Golduck on one side. Psyduck and Slowpoke. My bad. And on the back, we have Japanese Master Ball Cubone. Remember, there's 151 Pokemon, many of which are not very good, and trainer cards, which got the Master Ball Holo. But there's only one Cubone, so you got to pull this as a Master Ball, and then it has to grade 10. But the Master Balls are hard to grade 10 because the Japanese Master Balls, for whatever reason, they get a print line about right here. Constantly get a print line about right there, also about right here. So this one got the 10, so he's a bit more rare than you think he is. So many booster boxes have to be opened for one Cubone to be pulled, and then he has to grade 10. So that's a Cubone Master Ball and Psyduck and Slowpoke. There's $40. 2 and 11 are your odds, and 1 star card. There it is. That's the current Master Ball break. Is that one of the eBay wannabe PSAs? I saw a video of yours from a while back where you showed off a bunch of sealed top Sonic the Hedgehog boxes. Just wondering what you ended up doing with them. They're stacked up in my closet. Yep, they're still there. We sold a pack of Sonic the Hedgehog just like 2 nights ago, I think. 2 nights ago. We have some right now if you'd like some. They're in the menu. Let me show you. Here they are. Vintage Topps Sonic's the Hedgehog. I can't speak. And it's only getting older. 1993. So, Sonic the Hedgehog. Ooh. Very nice. Yeah, we opened this for someone just the other night. Would you like me to look up the price? It's probably in the extended menu. No, actually, it's probably in the main menu under Topps. Let's see. Marvel Topps right here. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog is $20 a pack. $20 a pack right here, guys. Okay. I'll never understood subgrades, cash value, and money back guarantees. What makes PSA worth it? Everyone knows their ass. And PSA gave it the 10. Yeah. I was just curious, since I'm a Sonic collector and I have a sealed box myself, I have a few of the Prisms in PSA 10s. Oh, those are really fun. For me personally, I wouldn't have collected the 10s so early. I like to wait for more of them to get graded, and so that the population is higher, and then I like to buy in. See, so there's a whole strategy to it. He's a good card. worth opening up the booster packs because you might be lucky and pull a prism and then grade that prism for like, you know, a simple PSA fee and suddenly have $1,000. So we get to pick out a new rare candy break. Let's see what that could be. Let's see what that could be. About over here. Oh yeah, I took these back, didn't I? Anything? Ooh, Arcanine. Dark Espeon, Light Arcanine. Wait, isn't there one missing? Huh. I need to go put this in my poker box. Well, where's the Jolteon, though? Oh, there he is. Fira, that'd be interesting. No Charizards? Maybe what the next, maybe the next rare candy break should be some kind of rocket card, because rocket cards, you know, are in focus right now. Okay, I'm gonna go put this in my poker box because I didn't have a round of these for myself, and now I do. I should have at least one round of these for myself. Okay, give me a moment. So where is my poker box? Here it is. That's good. And now, how about Rocket Returns? I don't know what people would do for Rocket Returns. Rocket Returns or regular Rocket. Not exactly sure how well any of this would sell. Well, let me take a quick look. A Dark Slowking. Let me see what's, I tell you what, let me see what's on the market. Because the rule is with these breaks is I want to be able to restock them, right? So let me just check the market, see if there's anything that catches my eye real fast. Okay. How about this $30,000 Gold Star Trico? He's pretty good. Somebody wants $100,000 for Gold Star Torchic. That's pretty cheap. Here's a Dark Magaton for $275. That's kind of cheap. They want $5,000 for Suicune. They want $25,000 for Dark Dragonite. Yeah, right, bro. Did he recently sell for a lot? Is that why? Why would he be so expensive? No, he didn't recently sell for a lot. They're just asking impossible amounts for no reason. Looks like the Suicunes really jumped, though. All right. So back to it. Hold on. Charmeleon, Zapdos. Wow, they're all so much more expensive now. Oh, that's the Japanese one I was going to say. Let's see. Oh, there's the Sneasel. I've got a Rocket Return Sneasel. You guys want to do a break on that? I don't know if it'd get enough attention. Rare Candy Sneasel. Here's Magby. I've got a Magby. I don't know, guys. I'm not really seeing a lot of good options. Seems like all the Rocket Return cards are extremely expensive now. Wow, even the Magnemite got more expensive. Jesus, dude. Magnemite was like 150 just the other day, and now it's like 300. Yes, Magby. I'm a Magmar man. You know this. Yeah, but it looks like the Magby would be really expensive. What is this? Oh, that's not a holo, though. It's a Dark Dragonite non-holo. Dang, dude. Yeah, I'm just looking at potential Rocket Return breaks, but it seems like Rocket Returns has gotten extremely expensive. Wait, here's an interesting one. Oh, dang, dude. Somebody posted a Dark Slowking holo for $250. That's actually pretty cheap. I'm gonna go snatch that. The Dark Slowking from this set is so good looking. He's a really great card. So we got him. He'll become a break. Yeah, somebody posted Dark Slowking too cheap. So that's the thing. People make mistakes in the market. They don't always understand how much their own card is valued at because they don't really appreciate the demand for the card. But after 6 years of doing this, I understand the demand backwards and forwards. You know, like I can tell what kind of card gets people up and excited. And so I can tell when your price is too low. And so people go to the market and they just kind of look around and they do comparisons. They go, oh, maybe it's worth this much. They don't realize when they got something really good. It's like, no, dude, you could ask for like double that price and it still probably would have sold at some point. They don't always understand that. And that's the mistakes that happen in the card market. If you sell cards all day, every single day, like I do, you can just kind of, it's like picking low-hanging fruit, man. It's really easy. You're like, oh, man, look at this thing. All right, I didn't see anything good. It looks like we will not be doing a Rocket break. However, I did just acquire a nice Slow King from Rocket Returns, so that could come in, and we could do a break on that when it arrives. We do have a Team Rocket break booster pack right there, so if you want Rocket, go for that. And now we'll look in these boxes for a different kind of break, okay? So I got my boxes nearby. Update the breaks channel. Oh, I think I'm getting too used to Miss Tammy doing that. Give me a second. Okay, we're going to go over here to the breaks history channel. We're going to say Lugia went to Chris Abruzzo. This occurred at 50 minutes in. Roughly. All right. I put in an order a while ago. Have no fear. We will get to that. We do have to set up this break first. So bear with me. This could take a minute. Just got to put in something cool. It could be really tricky picking out just the right card that everyone goes nuts for, you know. The Lugia was an obvious one. We could do this. You guys want a Charizard rare candy? He could be a placeholder. Let's see. I mean, again, Team Rocket's coming out. Oh, give me a quick second. Let's see. Akira, huh? What? Huh. All right, let me back out of there. And let me see this as well. Boy, I've been busy today, man. You know, it's getting extremely hard to find good poker sets. All right, so we're looking for Dark Charizard, right? Scalpers, not just having fun. Pepperjack is the best. Have no fear, TCC is here. Well, that means you should have some fear. Ha, 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 ha. And I drank your milkshake. I drank it up. Ooh, man, he's really jumped in price, though. You know, he really has. Let me just do a quick calculation on this. All right. He's more expensive than Lugia. All right. So it looks like for this Charizard, it would be about 29 spots, which would become 30 with the star card. So we could do this for 29 spots. What do you guys think of that? Let me know. He's definitely an option. Here's some other major potential rare candies, though. So there's some other options. Here's another one. Pikachu with gray felt hat. Those are all potential rare candies. Rare candy breaks are breaks that are larger. They're larger in size. Like your mama's butt. Like your ex-girlfriend. Let's see. Bunch of Charizards here. Lovely. Let's try this box over here. So that particular Charizard would not be the one you would receive. This is a potential rare candy. That particular Charizard would stay with me. He'd be a placeholder until the real one came in. And that one might have a swirl, the one coming in, but I don't know. But the swirl one stays with me. I like the swirl one. Okay, I'm just giving you some options here, guys. All right. Oh, you know, we could actually do one of these Misties one day. I don't know if you guys want a Misty. How much is they for Rayquaza going for? Oh, no, we're not doing Rayquaza. No. Be nice to be able to do this, actually, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be nice if we could do with that Charizard right there? So that's 151 Charizard. You know, with the one set that came out, Blooming Waters, that Charizard should remain a little bit cheaper just for a little while before he continues to move up, because there's going to be a lot of people pulling him and grading him right away. All right, Bubble Mew, Groudon, Rayquaza, English, please. We don't discriminate between English, Japanese, or even Chinese. I do any language. Yeah, these look to be some of the primary options. Does any of this stand out to you guys? I'm bad, Law. Haven't bought from TCC for 2 years, and my wife would hang me for buying. It's just so entertaining. Yeah, it is. It is, I agree. Oh, here's that Bubble Mew again. That's a huge break, though. Really big one. Like your mama. Here is a Poker Gengar. He's a potential... Oops. No, Poker Gengar, let me think about him. Yeah, he's pretty expensive now, isn't he? No, I think he might be more of a Master Ball break. Let me put him over there. So that Mew is a potential break, if it hasn't continued to move upward. I think this guy's basically turned into a rare candy break. He's gotten more expensive over time. Oh, so here's that Dark Weezing. We could probably host Dark Weezing. Oh, there's Dark Ariados as well. We could host either of those. Blaine's Charizard might not have moved up as much as Dark Charizard. If you're looking for a good Charizard, Blaine's Charizard probably still about the same. So he might be slightly cheaper than Dark Charizard. I think that's a smart move, man. The Blaine's Charizard while everyone's focused on Rocket. That's not a bad idea. Oops. Okay, hold on. Shining Magikarp. Master Ball Gengar. That's not a bad one. Oh, I know you guys would go nuts for this thing. Dark Raichu. We want Dark Raichu. Yeah. Give me that one. Where did I even get that Dark Raichu from? I don't even know where he came from. Oh, I got a Holland. That looks really cool, man. I got a Holland Phantom's Regirock. That's neat. This could probably go in. What I'm doing is what we've done before. I'm kind of getting a survey going on some of our best options. Oh man, some really big ones in here. So this is what it's looking like. It's looking like this group right here are some of your best options. Tell me something that's standing out to you guys. There's a whole lot of these. There's a whole lot of potential rare candy breaks. Very solid card. Popular. Probably one of the best rare candies right here, Umbreon. We could just keep running this because he's from the recent set and he's just a great card. Vintage Umbreon, if you want a little old vintage. Some Rocket options, Dark Ariados and Weezing. They're right there, ready to go. A Misty's Pikachu for the Waifu Bros. Misty. We've got Dark Charizard. This would not be the exact Charizard you'd get. This one's a huge break, too, by the way. This one would take a very long time. We've got Tyranitar. He's a bit of a cheaper one, actually. Very beautiful. That's 151 Charizard. He's really popular right now. Mew, you saw that one. That was a huge break. He's expensive. Master Ball Gengar, that's really good. This could be up. This could be really big like the Bubble Mew. And then Blaine's Charizard, I think, is one of the smarter options, unless that one's up too. And then Gengar tops. Actually, let me see a little more about the Blaine's Charizard. Everyone say one name right now. Don't vote more than once and don't spam. Just say one name of all the cards you saw. Which one really stood out to you? Okay, it's like a quick survey. And let me go look up that Blaine's Charizard. Gym Charizard. Japanese. Oops, we got to put in the... Yeah, everyone say the name of one card they saw that just makes their panties dripping. Okay, set this here. And sort this like this now. All right, how cheap can we get that Blaine's Charizard? The Blaine's Charizard's about $100 cheaper. It's not a huge difference, but, you know, it's about the difference of 2 spots. So the Blaine's Charizard's a better option. unless you have to have Rocket. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what everyone's saying. All right. So Zach says Fossil Gengar. Morris Mordre says any Zard. Fossil Gengar. The Trump card. Gengar. Dark or Blaine Charizard. Playboy. 6 Dark Charizard. 151st Zard. Dark Charizard. Gym Zard. Mew. How low can we go? Misty Zard. Weekend at Biden's. Just letting you know, the Charizards are really, those are big ones. Those will last a while. But I didn't hear too much of a mix in here. So let me grab this. I didn't hear a lot of these cards being called on. I didn't hear Umbreon or Pikachu, just a couple. Where can I place this for now? Place these over here. Okay, we're going to go again. We're starting again. Name the exact card you want. You get one vote. Don't vote twice. You get one vote. Tell me the exact card you want. Those are your options. Go. Also, this is a little better price. Let me check the 151 Zard. I think being able to deliver value is very important. Okay. $199. We're looking this guy up. 191 Charizard is the largest Charizard break of all the Charizards. This guy would take the longest. So, shortest, middle, longest. As for these guys, this one's probably the shortest. This one's probably in the middle. This one's probably the longest. So there you go. Shortest to longest. Look how it just became Charizard and Gengar. That's all anyone wants. They just want Charizard and Gengar. It's very sad. All right, let's see. Once again. Let's see. Fossil Gengar. Okay, Dark Charizard. That's 4 Fossil Gengars. Blaine Charizard. All girls vote longest. Yeah, I think Fossil wins, naturally. You guys like the Fossil Gengar the best. Richu. Longer the better. Give me Dark Charizard. Okay. Taking these 2 other Charizards out. I didn't hear anyone asking for them. All right, now we're going to do a poll. Are you ready? I'm creating a poll, so be prepared to vote in it, guys. And then we'll get back to the queue. I know you guys in the queue are dying over there, but this is all the cost of hosting these breaks. It takes a while, you know. So let me hit add option, add option. So we're going to say Gengar. There's only one Gengar up on the table now. Gym Zard, Dark Zard, and 151 Zard. Let me arrange them by how I think they'll go in terms of cost. I think the cost is, this is definitely more expensive than this one. I don't know how much the Gengar is. Let me double check the Gengar real fast. I'm going to arrange them by cost. PSA 10, Fossil Japanese Gengar. All right, we want to know about this Fossil Gengar. Okay, I don't know why they do this. Okay, Fossil Gengar is technically the cheapest. He is the cheapest, second cheapest, third cheapest, most expensive. That's how it's going. I know the number of spots in the break do end up mattering to you guys. All right, and I'm starting the poll. So you guys place your vote on what you want, and you'll get what you want, okay? To put things in perspective, this card on the right is almost twice as expensive as the Gengar on the left. That's how heavy of a difference it is. After PSA damaged my one card, if you Charizard guys are finding that the Gengar is winning, get out of your Gengar and pile all your votes on the most popular Charizard. Or get out of your Charizard that you wanted, pile all your votes into the most popular Charizard. Whoa, the Dark Charizard's up by 41%. Wow. All right, I better start looking at Dark Charizard right away. Dark Charizard, huh? Cheap and affordable. Uh-huh. Okay. Gengar Bros sad. Alpha Pokemon Civil War. He is not cheap. This guy's expensive. This guy is much cheaper, but it looks like... Let me check that poll one more time. Oh, it's just a little bit. All right. Oh, you guys got to decide right now, okay? I'm going to give you just a little more time because it's very close. If you're a Charizard guy and you definitely want Charizard and not Gengar, you need to pull out of the Charizard you're currently voted for and go for the Darkzard. Call it, says Zach. It's at 38 and 38. We're going to end the poll and run it one more time. All right, so the poll this time will only have two cards in it. Gengar and Dark Charizard. Because I think it's an unfair vote in the sense that the Charizard guys get split up. All right, vote now, and that's the final choice. Vote now on which one of these two you want. How we have 136 viewers and only 40 votes. That's actually pretty good. It also shows you why you don't get that many likes either. It's because most people don't log in to interact with the stream. Most people just turn it on their TV and they just want to watch it on TV. They don't want to, you know what I mean? Like they're not typing in chat. They're not clicking the like button. They're not doing anything. They're just watching. So any interaction is pretty impressive. All right. So this is the final vote. And it looks like Gengar's winning out. Just now, 45 votes. It's over. Gengar wins. Dark Charizard not far behind. He could be the next break, okay? He might be the next rare candy break. Remember, we have some time before the Glory of Team Rocket comes out, so he could be very soon. Dark Charizard's looking really mean. Yeah, he is looking really mean. I don't like that. He needs to look nicer. All right, let me see what kind of money I'm playing around with. There it goes. Come on, dude, just load. Oh my God. Okay, let me check another. Oh, let me go. 8,000. Whoa, we disconnected. How fascinating. I think we disconnected because the internet couldn't load the page I was looking at. I don't think it had anything to do with the wire or anything. I was just trying to load my PayPal account and it broke the internet. All right, we got Charizard incoming and now Fossil Gengar. Japanese. Fossil Gengar, huh? You guys like him a lot. He's a cool looking card for sure. Very crisp. By the way, get into that Gengar break, the Fossil Box break, because that gives you a chance to pull your own Gengar. Think about that. We're going to set up this Gengar in no time. Give me a moment. It's a great time to be a Pokemon card collector, man. All these prices on these cards is higher than they were just like 2 months ago. The Gengar's up, the Dark Charizard's up. They're all more expensive. All right, here goes. So, looks like it's going to be a total of 24 spots, and the 25th spot shall be the star card. Actually, we could make it 26 spots if we wanted, and have that 26 spots be additional pulls. That's what we did with the Lugia. Here he is. Gengar's the new rare candy. Here it is. Okay. Pokestomps, how many gem packs you got left? I want some. We do have some gem packs left, about 3 boxes left. Yeah, there's about 3 boxes left. Okay. There it is. Japanese Gengar. He's the new rare candy. Everyone just loves Gengar. Ooh, that looks ugly. Let's try again. Yeah, that looks ugly too. Oh well. I'm not very good at drawing rare candy. Is the UPC break still going? Yes, it is. The UPC break is still going. It's interesting how we show off a lot of cards on the table and one kind of wins. And it kind of helps you understand what people are thinking. There it is. The Ultra Premium Collection 151. It's got 7 spots left. It's got a little ways to go. Now let's go back to this. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Next up, we have a Hathim, 6 of the DBZ Beyond Generation. All right, Beyond Generation. I'm happy to sell through that. We've got 1, 2, 3. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's pull this forward in case you ask for more. Wow, I'm having lower back pain. That's not good. You know, I was having lower back problems earlier today. And I was hoping they'd just clear up, but no, they are flaring up. $40 a spot for the UPC break. That's right. In general, we do 40 unless otherwise depicted. Stated. Yes. The rare candy Gengar. All right. Pokestomp's going up. Here's... What? What is this? He just opens 1 pack and immediately gets an SCR? How? Wow, tonight's a good night, dude. Son Goku, Wrath of the Dragon. Whoa! Wow, dude. How about that? You watching this? Where's the Thim? Wow, man. Just immediate, an SCR pops out like in 1 pack. Wow. That is some crazy good luck. I guess tonight we better clip that, I guess. Is that a good... I don't know if that's a good clip. How much is that worth? Let's see. Hathim pulls Dragon Ball SCR an hour and 13 minutes in. Lugia break pull. Is this worth a video? All right. Kind of show off our breaks every once in a while, maybe. So here's Tapion, and Trunks. Wow, wow, wow. Hathim having some good luck. You know, he had good luck yesterday. Okay, some holos. Here's some holos. All right, so now I'm going to slam the line. Let's get it all caught up. Because you guys, wow, man, that is quite a round for you. Look at this guy. Man, he got that in 5 packs. A BGS 10 sold for $500. Wow, $500 on that Son Goku, everybody. That's crazy. Hathim's having a good time. What the? All right, there we have it. Hathim. Popping this in here. Ta-da! All right. We have an order from Robert Wright. Could you gather my slabs? Not sure how many I have, 34 over a year, so let me know how much shipping would be. Thank you. So Mr. Robert wants to know his shipping. Let me write that down. Number 6. Robert shipping. All right. All right. We'll do that soon. Give me a moment here. Here's Andrew Mercer. How much to grade through you? So, Mr. Andrew, I do $40 to do the middleman on PSA. If you find that that's convenient and acceptable on the price, then I can just have it sent out with everything else. And we're pretty close, actually, to our next round, our next PSA shipping or submission round. We're not too far away. Actually, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but PSA has slowed down really bad. PSA has slowed way down. Yeah, PSA is way behind. So, very interesting. Now, maybe it's time to start thinking about other companies like BGS, CGC, maybe this tag grading, maybe SGC, because of their faster turnarounds. All right. On Aerospace Man, Brett Love. Not sure if you already shipped the order from yesterday. Let me think about it. From yesterday. I don't think I would have. Yep, here you are. You're right here. We still got you. And that is because there is no shipping today. I might decide to pay for shipping tonight or wait. Again, please acknowledge me as Brett. All right, sounds good. So he would like a custom vintage pack. Here you go. All right, Mr. Brett. One live custom. Oh, hold on. No, he did actually order live customs. He ordered 3 of them. And he ordered 1 custom vintage pack. 3 live customs. Vintage box break Roaring Skies. And a Topps 1989 Nintendo game pack. All right, so here goes. Oh, are you getting the Series 2 one? Oh, that's crazy. That's so cool. All right, here goes. 3 lives. 1, 2, and a 3. No luck in the live customs. Live customs are very scary and very tough. There you go. They're basically a break that occurs live. A custom vintage pack. Now, these are pretty good. Just grab a chunk of these. And a chunk of these. We got 1, 2, 3. And there's your pack. What do we got? An electric energy card, huh? Dratini. Oh, Rocket Dratini. That's cute. Dark Dragonair. I'm liking this. Dark War Turtle. Rocket Slowpoke. Gust of Wind. And Team Rocket. I can't remember the name of the card. This is Rocket's Trap. I can't remember the name of that card. Very cool. So this is kind of like a rocket pack. Yeah, a little rocket trainer back there. You got all these nice rocket commons. Look at that. So these are very popular right now because of, well, the glory of Team Rocket coming out really soon. Pretty much all rocket cards are shooting up in price from what I can see. All right. Gust of Wind. Very nice. Oops. Okay. You're a common, mister. There you go. Hey! Okay. 3 live customs. Vintage box break. Roaring Skies. We had 2 people join the Roaring Skies box break recently. What do you guys think of that? Oh, I see. Hold on. So we're going to mark this out and say Brett. There you go, Brett. So Brett's taking spots 4 and 5 like this. All right, Mr. Brett Love. So there's James Trimble on 1, 2, and 3, and Brett Love on 4 and 5. So Roaring Skies break actually has a little movement. Cool. And now he wants the very rare Nintendo Game Pack Series 2. Ah, interesting. You do not get a lot of chances to open this. It's super hyper rare. Move this out of my way. Tempting to take these and just grade them at this point because, I don't know, they're just that rare that they might be worth collecting. Okay, here it is. Haha. Mr. is a PSA Black Label 12. Okay, this is just so much fun. It really is. It always has been. It is. It's like a candy shop. Ooh. The best card in this set, by the way, is the Mario card that is the same artwork as the cover of the box. Oh, you picked up a vintage Metroid card. Wow, that looks so weird, man. It looks like it's way off center. I wonder if that'll get the OC. It might get an OC grade. 1989, Nintendo of America. Between rounds, hold the select button to earn more energy and hear a valuable tip from your coach. Wow. Okay, now you get some of this. Super Mario. Doot. What you just opened is like hyper rare. It's extremely rare. There's the 1989. It's sort of a famous set. The 1989 Topps Nintendo Series 1 set that a lot of people are now familiar with. You know, Topps is a famous card printing company, and they printed the Topps Series 1 collection, and they printed a lot of it. What a lot of people didn't know is there was actually a Series 2 as well. And this is the Series 2 pack right here. You're going to keep the artwork. And it was only distributed in Europe, I think. There it is. Look at that. It's a wax pack. So it's like a little piece of history. And it's so famous that Topps even reprinted their Topps Series 1 cover art onto a card one time for the Nintendo packs. All right. So this goes into Brett's bag. Here you go, Brett. Cash me outside. How about that? By the way, if you want to keep one sealed, some people buy them to keep them sealed too. They're that cool. All right. Eric Rodriguez, 5 Holo Shuffles. Eric Rodriguez. Ready? I don't think you're ready. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zip. Okay. Pineco, Low Punny, Phalanx, Orthworm, Toga. You got to keep the Low Punny, right? Most people actually donate the Holos back. I don't know if you're one of those guys. Let's just give you all of them. And you got to keep the Low Punny. I kind of Pokemon Batman. So we got to play that sound effect. I'm pissed. Thought this was a giveaway channel. We will have more giveaways soon, just not tonight. We can't do a giveaway every single night because that would get really expensive. It all adds up. Let's say we did a $40 giveaway every night for 30 days for a whole month, right? What does that actually come out to? 40 times 30, isn't that like $1,000? Oops, hold on. 40 times 30, $1,200. What am I hand out $1,000 a month? Here's Garrett Wixom, 5 gem packs. You got it, Mr. Garrett? All right, Mr. Garrett. You know what? Mr's overrated and stinks. Yeah, I said it. What are you going to do? Smells like sardines. We are tossing this. All right. Here's that. Oh. Tossing this away and grabbing this. All right. Yeah, I know, Mary. I smell so bad that sometimes my moderators disappear forever. Mary is sassy tonight. How much for the Lugia spots? How much for the Lugia spots? The Lugia's gone. No! Here it is. All right. Very nice. Tossing this over here and tossing this over here. Whoa. Setting this over there. Ha. All right. Garrett Wixom. Mr. Garrett. Oops. Let's go ahead and snip this. Snip. Mr. Eats too much sardines. He got the sardine breath. Tonight I did have shrimp, actually. Yeah, I had shrimp. I offered to make some for Karis, but she's like, nah. Ooh, Sudowoodo. I made shrimp and eggs. You guys ever make shrimp and eggs? What a combo. Here's... Boop, boop, boop. Whipper. Very nice. Master Ball Whipper. Here's... I feel like what this set should have done different is they should have made the Master Ball pulls a little more rare. They are. Here's a energy card. Crazy Holo pattern Fui Coco. And Quaxley. How nice. That's for Garrett Wixom. Wow, it's crazy how this looks exactly the same as the Japanese cards. Like they're exactly the same. There's no difference. Tossing this over here. Mr. Garrett. Thank you so much. Yes, we are nearly out of those finally. But we're going to have a restock. Let's see. Pulling this down. Mr. Garrett. Very popular. Those are the Chinese gem packs. They're $5 a piece. We've sold almost a full case in one stream. And now we're down to 3 boxes. Okay, Victor Cardenas says 6 of the Korean electric breakers. Ooh. Mr. Victor Cardenas. Oh, not that. Grabbing this. Okay. Costco has a limit for getting eggs. We went today and there was a limit of 3. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. A limit on eggs? Oh my God. We cooked some eggs tonight, and Karis and I were joking about how we have to be careful with them because they're basically the new steak. They're like as valuable as steak now. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 Korean V-Star Universe. Oh, I got that right here, actually. Yeah, you gotta be careful with your steaks, man. Can't be running through them too fast. Crazy, man. Your egg steaks. Your steak eggs. Honey, we can't afford eggs. Might as well have a nice cheap steak. No, but eggs are still cheaper, right? But they gotten up there, man. It's for us is $10 for 18 eggs. If we were having scrambled egg dinner, we could have about 6 eggs each, right? Scrambled egg dinner with just like, you know, some onions, some pepper, maybe a little ham in there. Here it is. That's a lot of egg, but that's a whole dinner, right? There's no other part of the meal. And so, yeah, it's still cheaper. Still cheaper. Compare that to steak. Steak would be about $20. $20. Here we are. Ooh. 3 pounds for 12 eggs here. What? You're going to have to ship some eggs overseas. Here's a cold one. And a cold one. Ha-ha. That's a pretty cold round. You got the headset. Good thing those are very, very, very cheap. Now, how about these Korean V-Star packs, huh? Here's... Oh, wow. V-Star... Kitty Cat. Zoroark, I think? Zoroura? I can't remember that Pokemon's name. And... Machamp. Lovely. Egg and crab legs. I got Jimmy Dean bacon. Not Jimmy Dean bacon. I'd rather have Jimmy Dean truffles. All right, Mr. Avik. You know, I could put you into the V-Box, actually, if you wanted. That would be a good place to be hanging out. It is. All right. How full is this? It's virtually empty. Let's get you into the V-Box, man. Right, guys, Rob here from UK. I'm doing an egg break. 1 in 10, $1 spot, LMFAO. Yeah. We made one of our titles said investing in eggs. All right, there we go. We reset your bag with the Victor name. Ta-da! You're in the V-Box now. All right. Let's get this guy up into the thingamabobbies. 1, 2, 3. Wait, these are $5 each, right? 4, 5. All right. Putting some plain cards in there because we are actually running out of holographic cards. And so I either need to buy more or get some donations or something. It's a very expensive Slowpoke. That's why even as a 6, it's still a $30 card. Okay, good. Now, we have an order from Mr. Zach. He says he'll jump into the new Gengar break. That's the new Rare Candy Gengar break. You got it. I know this song. Get away from that. I've really been enjoying this one soundtrack. I can't wait to find something new to play, though, because we get some really repetitive music on this stream. Okay. Dude, crab legs sounds so good. I could eat crab leg any day of the week. Crab legs so good. All right, that's the journey of 1,000,000 steps right there for Mr. Zach. First one in. 25 spots to go. That is the Gengar that everyone voted on because they're like, that's pretty good. Grant J. Kwan says $200 into Slab away, 1 spot into the Fossil Gengar with store credit. All right. Let me take a look into that, Mr. Grant. Okay, Grant Quan. So you got a lot of store credit here, and you sent for the Slab Away anyways. So let me jump over here to Slab Away. Grant with the G. This is going to go down to 475. Okay, that's good. And now, one spot in the Gengar would take you down from 554 to 514. Okay, so that's where you're standing with your store credit. 514 remains. And let's get you a spot. How was your day? Pretty good, actually. I slept, and then I ate eggs, and then I slept. That's what I did. I wish I was exaggerating, but no, I really just got a lot of sleep, and that was about it. Karis was feeling a little sad because we're not going out enough, so we didn't go out today, though. I almost took her out, but we didn't go out today because of the weather being too severe. So she was pretty sad and bored. But I was like, oh, all I want to do is sleep. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. All right, what do we got next? We have an order from Thomas Hogue. 6 of the gem packs. All right, 6 of the gem packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, very nice. What can I get for $3.50? Probably some Korean booster packs. We got 9 inches of rain where I'm at, flooded all around me. Couldn't leave my house. Sure, yeah. There we are. We're getting freezing rain. Like, it was 34 degrees out and raining, and it gets colder from there, and so all that rain's going to freeze on the roads. We're not messing with it. We're not going out. We're not risking it. Not worth it. Crocolore. Nice. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, guys. It is, what is tonight? It's Saturday night. Boy, we had a crazy Friday night, didn't we? Our Friday night was absolutely bonkers. Or if you're new watching this stream, jump in, make your first purchase. You know, some people are reporting making their first purchase maybe after a long break or just their first purchase ever, and they're saying they're having fun. We'd love to see some new people join the group. We are. If you've been watching for a long time and you've never made a purchase, you should consider learning how it works. It's really not complicated. Fui Coco. All right, and the pig. Wait. All right, nice. Just have a date in the bed. Yeah. We're talking about getting a big queen-size bed for the family room. We've got a bed in the family room right now. We put it in the corner. And what we do is, you know, when we're feeling tired, we'll sometimes lay down in the bed with this massive big screen TV, turn the TV on and watch something like The Office or some cute TV show and just relax. It's really nice. If you've never tried that, having a TV in your family room, I don't think it would work with kids. We got no kids, though, so it works for us. Here's Robert Wright, 5 Holo Shuffles. All right, let's see what you get in those Holo Shuffles. Okay. Ready? Another order placed. Nice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. All right, we've got Knockdown, Duskull, Charge-a-Bug, Mewtwo, Rapidash. Oh, it's a cold round. I'm sorry, man. That is a cold round, Mr. Robert Wright. That sucks, dude. Let's get rotation on these slabs now. We're going to start showing off slabs for sale. Geodude, Pop 32. Really nice from Legend Maker. The Checklist Lugia. Pretty expensive, pretty rare. This really goofy-looking Leafeon. He was ready to go into the live customs, I feel. Sandshrew 9, Rainbow. And Mr. Mime 10. I feel like this whole round is kind of a goofy round, isn't it? Toby Walters, 10 Matchless Fighters, 5 of the Japanese, EB2s. So if you weren't paying attention, EB2s got even cheaper. EB2s are very cheap because I was surprised by the lack of people opening it. Is this it? Maybe that's because in the past we had Jen opening up like whole buckets of them. But that is not the case right now. So these are even cheaper, and we just got tons of it. I got too much of it. So it is $3.50 a pack. I think that's better than a lot of retail prices for the same product. 10 Matchless Fighters. I'm going to bet you mean Korean Matchless Fighters, because I don't think we have anything else. And so my question is, do I have an open box of that somewhere? I should. I just lost Abyss. What about down here? Yep, here it is. is this? That's more Lostibus. Ugh. Okay, got 1 pack there. A dozen eggs or 2 packs of cards. 10 matchless fighters. I think we're over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, here we are. Oops. There we go. Snip of that. You need that gigantic beanbag pillow. Yeah. What? What are you talking about? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you have it. Good luck. Gigantic beanbag pillow. What are you going on about? Waiting on answer from disability. If I get it, I'll be your new favorite customer. Nice, dude. Yeah, I hope you do. All right, let's see. My nickname in high school was Gran His Ass. I don't think that was his name. Here we are. Snipping this. Mister's just showing off. What are you talking about? You guys say that, but you know, I just run through my cards like inventory. Bloop. All right, what we got? Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's some stuff. Here is an SR, very nice. And here is a holo. Boy, she makes that pizza look really good, dude. Creamy, cheesy pizza, that sounds awesome. Can I buy a UPC sealed? Yes, actually, they're in the menu. Did you check the menu? So if we go over to, oh, you mean you already saw the menu and you just want to keep it sealed? Yeah, you can do that. You can do that, but the shipping will cost a little extra. So without the UPC being opened, it would just be the standard shipping. But if you want to ship it with the everything sealed up, we're going to ask for, you know, I bet I could do it for 15. Let me think about it. The UPC boxes are really large sometimes, so they don't fit into a standard priority box. I want to say it's somewhere between 15 and 20, but I feel like maybe we could do it for 15. I don't actually know, because it has to do with the requirements. USPS will have requirements for like the size of how large a package can be. And if it gets too large, there's an upcharge. So I haven't really experimented with it because nobody has shipped one yet, you know, sealed. So I haven't actually experimented with the labels to see what it comes out to be. So I want to say 20 to be safe. Double Slow King? You got double Slow King. Well, these are nice Slow Kings. I like these a lot. All right, Slow King number 1. Slow King number 2. Showing off the slabs. Yeah, we got some slabs, man. Gotta love them upcharges. Well, yeah, so if a package is too big, it's not eligible for like cheaper shipping. They go, nah, that's big package shipping. Toby Walters. Toby, did you already have a bag? Let's see, Toby, you're gonna be right over here. Aha, you do have a bag. You're right in the front, in fact. Thank you, Toby. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. Let's get rotation. So now we have this really nice Charmeleon Cardos Vending PSA 9 with an actual image of Charmeleon from the game. Here's the Magneton. Here's Slow Chansey. Brr, I like eggs. Here's a $40 Blastoise Prism card and Melodic. So this guy doesn't have a sticker. That tells me he got priced one time just when he came back from grading, and he hasn't been repriced since then. Let me do this first, actually. See how this big goofy sheet is gigantic? Let's make it a lot smaller. These are my new labels. They're kind of ridiculous. They're huge. So let's give them a much more desirable price of $30. I'll mark them $3.25, like that. All right. All right, here's Brett, and he says, shrimp and eggs are awesome. Yes, I love how stinky they are. I don't think my wife agrees, though. This will be the first $1,000 I've spent here. Whew, it's a lot of money. Can you make sure that you have the slab I got in my bag yesterday? Yes, so that's kind of how it works. We don't put it directly into the bag. We write your name on the back, and then when it's shipping time, every label, we look up the name of that person to see any slabs that they have or don't have. So we always check for slabs using your name. So custom booster time 3 live custom boosters. 3 live custom boosters. You got them. All right. We got a win. There it is. 2 and 3. So you kind of shot past it, which is interesting, isn't it? Kind of shot past that. Let's see what it was, by the way. Hopefully a good one. We got Reva. You got the Reva Vroom. Oh, no. I put this one in here because he's very punishing almost. I say punishing because not everyone wants a Reva Vroom. Here it is. Let's give you a fancy slave for him, though. All right. There it is. Thought that'd be funny for someone to pull out the live customs. I didn't know it would be you. Here we are. Wear diapers while you're drinking. Cook your mushrooms with A1 steak sauce. You can do that, or Worcestershire sauce, which in my opinion is a better flavor. Worcestershire sauce. By the way, Brett, did you get a free card when you joined? When you were buying again, we tend to do like a free slab for new guys. And I think you would count as a new guy. I don't think you got one, right? Let's get you one. How about, I don't know. I bet you said your wife doesn't care for these, but here's a cute little one she might like. Here you go. My ex made me wear diapers. Oh, no. She forced you to do it. You had no choice. You hated it the whole time, probably. Here you are. All right. There you go. So this will say gift on the back of it. There it is. There you go. All right, picking up that Misty Psyduck for free. Now, one Waifu Shuffle. Oh, see if he gets lucky in there. There's a lot of cards in the Waifu Shuffle. If you're cooking mushrooms, use butter, then cook them down in red wine. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't really feel like the red wine contributes all that much, though. Here we are. Oh, you got lucky. Look at that. Very good. All right, now I don't feel too bad for you. But you got another hit. Yeah, extra lucky. Ulti, huh? Well, also, we have to see what that ulti is. I don't know what ulti is. I don't really understand the girl. Oh, okay. Here you are. Ulti, that is a one-piece girl. Wow, that's been in the box a long time. Someone finally pulled it. Okay, not bad. You got that on just one pull, one card. There's definitely some more expensive girl cards in there somewhere in that box. Wine, does beer work instead? See, I don't feel like wine contributes that much when cooking. I've cooked with wine a lot of different times. I feel like wine's not the strongest flavor enhancer. It's basically what it is. It adds a little bit of sweetness, but it adds a slight taste of fruit, right? And if you pour enough wine in there, you'll have the taste of the alcohol almost too, right? But it's like, I don't eat alcoholic mushrooms. That's not like a good flavor, you know? Yeah. All right, Bell Sprout. You know what will make your mushrooms taste very good is that Worcestershire sauce and hoisin sauce. That will make your mushrooms taste extremely good. Here's Slow King. Red garlic chili paste will make your mushrooms taste very good. Here's Ash and Others. And this is a coin break. It's a $20 break with 10 spots. There's 2 people in there. Beer makes it bitter. Okay, let's see. All right. So now you want a Nintendo Game Pack Volume 2. Do you want to keep that one sealed or you want to open that one as well? Star Wars Galaxy 7. Wow, you're just opening all the most expensive stuff. You're crazy, dude. Let's see. I like it. Here's the Star Wars Galaxy 7 very rare booster pack. Please include this order in the shipping. Yes. Now let me go grab the Nintendo Game Pack Volume 2. Super cool. All right. Whew. Open. There we go. Ooh. Oh. Now I don't like the steak sauce. It has too much of like almost like a ketchup flavor, to be honest. I feel like the Worcestershire sauce has more of the vinegar flavor. There we are. Adds an immediate bitterness to it. A good bitterness, a sharp acidity. That's the word I'm looking for. The A1 steak sauce, it tastes like it's like a vinegary ketchup, isn't it? Oh wow, that is crazy. I've never seen that. What is going on here? Super Mario Brothers. Wow. Let's zoom on that. Dude, that looks so wacky. What the hell? Look, Princess Peach looks like a kid. And look at Toad. Look at the smile on Toad. That is some crazy artworks, man. Whoa, that is a cool Link card. I've never seen that one before. Double dragon tip. Wow. Best way to make scrambled eggs? Depends on what you're trying to experience with the scrambled eggs. The eggs themselves are just kind of like a pure protein. And so if you want a pure eggy flavor, you would just whip the eggs up, put some salt in, and just cook that almost like an omelet with some oil. I've never seen this before. I love this dark figure over here. It's very creepy. Okay. Oh, you got a Metroid card. See, the Metroid cards were introduced to Series 2. They weren't in Series 1. So the Metroid cards are really, really weird. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay. And another Link card. I think this was a pretty good round then. Wow. That is so crazy, man. The mushrooms are great. May never buy meat again. Yeah, mushrooms are pretty good. One time I ate a lot of mushrooms though, and it gave me like a stomach ache, man. So I won't do that twice. Yeah, I won't eat that much mushrooms. You can eat like tons of mushrooms. There's nothing that stops you, but I think there's a point where your digestive system's like, we don't want too much mushroom. You gotta have like a variety of food. I've always been, in our family, we like to explore food. We were big foodies, I guess you could say, and I still am today. And I thought I could have this diet that's very high in mushroom, but you gotta eat a variety of food. You are? Made me feel sick. All right, let's get this Star Wars Galaxy Series 3. We are? Ooh. Ah. I think that's true if you do anything too much, like too much protein. I did that once, the high protein diet. I did that years ago. I think I was in the condo still. And I was eating tons of like healthy protein with low oil, like turkey. And that made me feel sick too, man. There was a point where I was like, I can't eat another bite of this. This is so gross. So it's all about variety, in my opinion. Ooh. I don't do fungus. If they can grow on your toes, they don't go in my mouth. Yeah. You're funny, man. All right, look at that. So every card comes with this holographic stamp up here. And then there's typically one rare card per pack. Okay. You don't like mushrooms? Mushrooms are good. All right. Spying on Stormtroopers. Art by Cat Staggs. Okay. Look at that. That's cool, man. All right. Boba Fett's Grand Return. All right. He looks like he's evil. The Eve of Infiltration. Oh, I see. No, this is when he's going to Jabba the Hutt to tell him to let go of Han Solo. Oh, very nice. Okay. Look at that. Very nice on Dagobah. Ooh. You can eat all day long, but if you're not moving, it just sits in your stomach. We are. That's true for anything, really. All right, you got a holo behind this, do you? Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh. All right, so you've got for blood and money. Ooh. Very nice, blood and money. I wonder if I have any mushrooms in my yard. I probably wouldn't eat mushrooms just hanging out. Oh! Wow, dude. That is so cool. It's like a war propaganda card. The Empire shall rule. Victory is imminent. Wow. That is super cool, man. All right. Ta-da. Star Wars ain't what it used to be. Yeah, well, look at this art style here. This is so neat. I love how busy it is. Look at all the intricate lines drawn on it. Watch. I'll zoom. Oops. That's cool, man. Look at the eyes on this fly guy back here. All right, let's zoom back out. So I have a little bit of fun with that. Victory is imminent. Empire shall rule. Wow. I'm doing my part. Reminds you of Starship Troopers, definitely. What do you guys think of that? Starship Troopers, only soldiers could vote. We are? All right. It's funny, you watch that, you think, how fascist or something, but then you also think about it and you're like, would that work? You know? Only people who are useful enough to be in the military voting. Here's Robert Wright. Slab away the checklist Lugia to add to the checklist collection. Ooh, that's a big one. Are you sure? All right, here it is. Checklist Lugia. All right, Robert Wright. Here you go. You got it. Thank you, mister. Appreciate the opening. No problem, man. Well, appreciate you. You're opening like some ones we don't see very often, so it's very fun. All right, Robert Wright. We're going to set you up right over here. We'll set you up for March so that you get an extra month. Robert Wright. Checklist Lugia 10. $600. And you sent, how much did you send in? You sent in 45. Shipping canceled? Says nothing but shorts. Now, what are you talking about, nothing but shorts? What do you mean shipping is canceled? All right, so this should go down by $25. $5.75. Boop. There it is. Why would you say shipping is canceled? I like this card a lot. I feel like it belongs in the Holo Shuffle. Okay. Greedo Bro got wasted in the first movie. Nuh-uh. Okay, and we're clicking this. Han shot first. Go ahead and do the shipping. Sounds good, Mr. Andrew Mercer. Sounds good. So I think I already did that, by the way. I think I already printed your label and all. All right, and now we have an empty queue. There's no wait time at all. Isn't that crazy? Yesterday we had like an hour-long wait time, and today we're only 2 hours in, and there's nobody in the line. Isn't that funny how that works? I think what really happens is people kind of have like a day where they have all their fun, and then they're like, all right, now I'm just going to watch. So there we go. We just have an empty queue now. Here's Decidui. Here's Edward Newgate. Here's Trapinch. Trapinch is ready to go. Just remember, there's no shipping until Tuesday. Yeah, that's kind of true. So we're on the weekend, and we're heading into Sunday. Miss Alexis comes in Monday, and typically she misses the mailman. He comes in before she does. So it officially gets picked up on Tuesday, but it gets packaged on Monday. Look at that. Profound knowledge. Wise headbutt. What are these attack names? So funny. All right. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. My poor cat Ellie, she is liking the plate lickings. There's no mail day on Monday. Oh, okay. Something going on Monday? Holiday? Okay, this is a really nice pull. There we go. Popping him in there. And away he goes. All right. This looks ridiculous. Look at this label. Trump Day. You should put that Leafeon in the Holo Shuffle. The Holo Shuffle already has a card of that magnitude in there. It just doesn't seem to get pulled. And it could go into the live customs as a $100 star card. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, we're celebrating Trump Day, of course. What? Cheers for the extra month. Let's my budget for it become a lot easier. Nice. There. $30, 3.25. Increasing the time period on this. Poor trap inch. I don't think anyone wants them. So let's start rotating these. We've got Dunsparce. Wait. Cheers. Oh, it's President Day on Monday. Oh, I see. Card that's been up here the longest. This guy's been up here a real long time. Guy's been up here for a while. This guy's kind of been up here a while too. There we go. I don't like the presidents. They were racist. I hate them, and I hate America. Ooh. So many people hate America, and they never leave. There we go. So let's get these Topps cards lined up. And we're going to take a picture. I think they reevaluate it and they go, well, maybe this is where I'm staying. So as you know, we post all of our stuff to our Discord server in the All Slabs channel. This allows you to go back and shop, actually. You can shop that channel to see slabs that have already been rotated. All right, and these are coming off now. Let's trigger the Democrats. President Trump Day. What? You're a Democrat. Thomas Hogue is a huge Democrat, he told me. All right, Matt Rodriguez says 10 Spy Family. 10 Spy Family. Here it is. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He said, Thomas Hogue told me himself, if there's one thing he loves talking about more than the intersectional hierarchy, it's about gun control. Those are his two favorite things. Tossing this over here. All right, let's see. Do I need more Spy Family? Spy Family. They're doing spying. Who are they spying for? I don't trust it. Wait, what's this? Is that Spy Family? Nope, that's Nikkei. All right, let me go get some more Spy Family. I'll be right back. Spy Family. All right, here we are. Ta-da! All right. What is going on in the news? J.D. Vance gave his talk to Europe, warning them about, you know, not respecting election outcomes or something like that. They didn't like that. Germany got real mad over that. This was 6, right? There it is. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. J.D. Vance came out and accused Europe of not protecting freedom of expression, freedom of speech. And I felt that that was kind of valid. I think I heard about how in the UK, you can say something mean on social media and then actually go to jail for that. We don't do that here in the United States. It's kind of interesting. I think it kind of does help define us as a country of free speech. Here we are. Well, you probably can't yell, burn down a movie theater or whatever, but here we are. Ooh. UK is not Europe. I guess that's one way of looking at it. Maybe you can see Europe as strictly the EU. I think that, well, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting not wanting to be called European. Here we are. Here's a Holo. I don't know about the rules in Germany, but Germany is really fascinating to me because they're taxing you so high that how is it not considered, you know, like how much taxes is required before you cross the line into communism, essentially? That's my question. Like, at what point do you redefine socialism as communism? Is it at 50% taxes? Is it at 52%? Is it at 55%? Does it have to be 70%? You know, like, how much taxes do you have to take before you redefine, before you cross that line? I think is a really good question to ask. It is. I don't think you could call communism strictly 100%. Like, if a government took 99% of your income, you'd still call that communism. So the question is, how low does it have to go before you say, no, that isn't communism anymore? That's just strangling amounts of taxation from a socialist government. We are. Ooh. Just worry about yourself, USA guns. Yeah, you bring that up, but they just had 30 people get ran over in Munich, Germany. Here it is. And that is not that far away from having an almost exact same type of attack in also Germany. It was a Muslim man driving through a Christmas market. And who knows what his reasoning was, but he killed a bunch of people and injured a bunch of people there too. So we do have problems with like school shootings and such. They just had a school shooting in Sweden. So, you know, I don't think that America has necessarily a monopoly on these kind of events, but maybe we have it more than others. We are. Ooh, Matt Rodriguez, very nice. But I think that wasn't entirely the subject of J.D. Vance's speech. His speech to Europe was focused around this idea of, do you really have freedom to vote the way you want to vote, to think the way you want to think, and to say what you want to say? Here's Matt. Or are you kind of silenced? All right, Mr. Matt Rodriguez. Very nice. And I think that's important to think about, because it makes you question, like, what is this sort of like underlying principles that make us allies? You know what I mean? And I think he was kind of throwing that into question. He was saying we can't just be allies for no other reason other than 100 years ago we had World War II. He says it's, you know, we're 100 years later. Are we still allies? You know, ideologically, are we still allies? And he didn't say that we weren't, but he was kind of throwing some shade on it. He's like, what if we weren't? You know, he's like, what if we didn't share the same values? Here we go. Sometimes you got to pop out and show the homies you're the one to up the score with them. What? Depends on where in the U.S. I saw a hockey game between the U.S. and Canada where the United States was booed during their national anthem, which kind of makes sense because the Canadians are suffering under Donald Trump's decisions to try and force Canada to become a state. But it was kind of, you know, it was not very fun having your national anthem booed. It was kind of crazy because the U.S. ended up winning that hockey game 3-1, I think. And it was like really awkward at the end as a result. That was in the news. Ooh, some Hello Kitty cars. Just because your news shows the shootings doesn't mean it's happening on every street corner. The U.S. is really big. You are? Yeah. You can also predict where these shootings are typically going to occur in the U.S. We are. So there's some surprise shootings that occur, and you're like, whoa. But then there's areas where you're like, well, yeah, of course that area is going to have shootings. Yes. All right. Sweden's got those places. They're called no-go zones, right? Here's... All right, and... Like, for example, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and there's a really big difference between, you know, downtown St. Louis and Clayton, St. Louis. You know, Clayton, St. Louis is full of multi-million-dollar homes. It's very safe. They're only like a highway separated. You know, there's almost no difference in location to those places. But one place has almost zero crime, and the other place has all of the crime. Yeah. Ooh. And it's because of drug dealers. You could just not deal drugs. No one's holding a gun to your head saying you got to deal the drugs. You want to because it's easy money. All right, let's see what we got. That's hockey. American Canada's last great sport. You like hockey? Here's Matt Rodriguez, 12 Spy Families. Oh, Spy Family. Here we are. Ooh, very nice. Sent for the remainder of the box. Nice. All you. Zoinks. All right. Ooh. Let's see what we got. Snipping this. Snipping this. And snipping this. Ooh. All right. Tossing that away. Oh, yeah, J.D. Vance's speech was interesting because it almost felt like he was alluding to maybe like an expectation that Europe should set up its values as if it was like a white nationalist kind of like country or something like that. But I feel like that's definitely not true because he didn't actually say that. And he himself is married to an Indian woman. Here it is. Ooh. So it's very interesting. You know, he's married to an Indian woman. And I feel like this gives him a sort of ability to speak about more like conservative values, like lowering crime. And I think that also conservative values include freedom of speech. Here's, But it's so crazy how you can't say those things without being called like a racist or something. Very nice. But it's much harder to say that about him. You know, his children are mixed race and hhis wife's Indian. So he kind of gets to go around and just speak more frankly than other people. Here's a Holo. Ooh. Not quite easy. They get caught, get a felony, then they can't get a good job, forced to do what they have to do. You're talking about with the drugs and all that? Yeah. Well, I mean, you said it already. You said they get caught, get a felony. So you shouldn't be doing stuff that turns you into a felon in the first place, whatever that might be. It is. I mean, I know how hard it is. I was homeless for a while. When I ran away from home, I immediately went homeless, and it was not easy. But I didn't have any desire to hurt anybody. I didn't have any desire to hurt women. I didn't steal anything. I just grinded. That was it. I had a clean record, and I grinded. And I wasn't going to fall in with the bad group. That was never going to happen. Here's a Holo. And a Holo, and you know, people get bad advice or bad ideas in their head. I don't know why. All right. Well, look at that. You got 2 full arts, no Siggies. The Siggy's probably in the next box. I'm waiting for the day the USA say anyone who respects American values and doesn't want to be oppressed by the UK, come to America. Here's a little help. Come work hard, etc. I'll be on the first flight. Yeah. Mr. Pena says, are you a millionaire now? You know, I would have said in the past, probably not. I think I probably am now, but it's not cash-wise. I don't have $1 million of cash at all. In fact, I'm very tight on cash. I have cash to operate the business, and that cash kind of flows backwards and forwards. But I got my personal collection, I got inventory, and what just happened over the last like couple of months, it all shot up by like 30%. And I'd had already like product that had been going up for a long time. So when I started, none of that product was worth all that much. You know, 10,000, 20,000, 40, maybe it gets all the way up to 100,000. But you know, if it doubles a couple times, that starts to kind of look kind of different over time, right? And on top of that, we have our houses, right? And we bought this house in particular. It was a $650,000 house that I snatched up on the market the same day it got listed. Because when I read the details on the house, I was like, there's no way this house makes any sense at this price. It should be much more expensive. So when I read the details, it comes with a land lot that is connected to the lake. So it's another lake house. It's a second lake house. You got a land lot. It's improved land, by the way. So you don't have to do anything to it. It's just ready to build. And it's in a lovely golf neighborhood, too. So it's a really valuable land lot. And it's attached to this house. So we get 2 parcels of land. And then the house itself, the square footage on it was, you know, the price to the square footage didn't add up. It was like almost 50% off. So we bought this super fast. And we just talked to the real estate agent who helped us buy it. And he said we should list it for $1 million. So that's like an easy $350,000 gain before, you know, taxes and all that, capital gains. But you add that up with, you know, my personal collection. Karis has been saving in her 401k for like 8 years now. We've just been grinding, dude. So she's been saving up in her 401k as a software engineer for 8 years. When you pile all that together, it starts to look kind of close to $1 million, I would say. Between our properties, our inventory, a little bit of savings, and a 401k retirement account, it starts to look kind of good. And but that took 8 years of my life, so I'm almost 40 now. And look at me, no vacations, work every weekend, 60 hours a week, two working adults, no kids. We're doing everything you're supposed to do to get rich. All right, that's Matt Rodriguez. Plus the gamble on the Pokemon cards. You know, I didn't know if that was going to pay off. 6 years ago when I bought it, I had so many haters. So many people were like, you're an idiot. This is going to crash. Pokemon cards are going to zero. I mean, I've read so many comments, because I do read them, about people calling me a clown. You're a clown. I can't believe you're buying Pokemon cards. They don't say that so much anymore. I don't get as many of those comments. And because now it looks like I'm really smart, because I could have had money in crypto. I could have had money in the stock market. It could have all gone toward real estate. But I put it in Pokemon cards, and that's actually played out really well. So it was a gamble, and it was a speculative gamble, and it's played out so far. Order placed. Lol, Americans don't travel. Same place, Mr. Not Liquid. People don't understand how you can be a millionaire without having $1 million. Yeah. Yeah, we've got 2 lake houses, and there's some equity in both of them. But more importantly, they've gone up in value over time, just because that's what everything does. It just kind of goes up in value. And the lake houses hold value out here. They do a good job out here. All right, let's see. Yeah, the other lake house was purchased for $500,000, and it's on a mortgage as well. So we have like 2 giant mortgages we pay every month. That's where a lot of our money goes. We just got these big mortgages we have to pay, and it drains our wallet pretty fast. But if we sold both lake houses and downsized to a little cookie cutter home, just frees up a bunch of cash. Because the other lake house, again, we bought it at $5. It looks like we sell it at $700. So from $500 to $700 is a $200,000 gain in theory, if it does sell for that much. Plus any equity we put into it comes back out. So you're looking at a huge flip when that house sells. And this house might be bigger than that one. I'm pretty sure it is. So the real estate itself did well, and we were only able to afford all that real estate because we just grind, dude. We don't play. We don't buy stuff for ourselves. We don't have a lot of fun. We made a sacrifice of our younger years for this, and it's paying off. We're going to be happier when we're older. And so that's a gamble you make, that, it's worth it to do that, because a lot of people like to have fun when they're young. So here's Brett Love, and he says 1 box of EV Heroes, 1 box of 151, and 1 Topps First Movie International. Now that's a pretty good order. I like this order. Let's get this. So Pokemon EV Heroes has the potential for a Moonbryon, right? Moonbryon can come out of here. Bob McFreewan says, I'm thinking of grading my favorite cards in the tag because I like the look of the slabs. What predictions you have for the tag grading company? I hear everyone talking about tag grading company. Somebody mentioned that a big PokeTuber recently did a return with them, and this video got a lot of views. I think that tag grading is just another pop-up shop. They're not better than, AGS to me. They're not better than just like any of the pop-up shops. There's been a lot of them. The difference is this. Their slab, however, is very pretty and seems to attract people. So maybe that's all that matters. Maybe in the end, all that matters is who has the pretty slab, right? You could see maybe like PSA make an offer on their company one day. Who knows? Some people say that tag grading has superior technology. I don't know 100% if that's true or not. What I would say is PSA has so much reputation and so much institutionalized, assets and money and talent that they will win out over time no matter what. Whether they upgrade their systems or their systems already are upgraded, but it's a secret and they don't want to reveal it, right? Because PSA, one thing about them is they're very secret. Tag grading, new companies are not so secret. They kind of tell you that they're using, AI and all this, but a big company like PSA, they don't reveal their secrets because they don't want copycats. So you don't even know what PSA is using. All you know is your card comes back 10 or 9. You go, I don't like 9s. But tag grading talks about, they use AI and they give you a full explanation for how your card graded. That's obviously been very popular with people. People like to know why a card graded 9, and PSA currently doesn't spend money doing that. So, that's what small businesses are able to do. They're able to look at what the big businesses are not doing well and focus in those areas. And they got a pretty label that people seem to appreciate, and they're doing that idea very well. The idea of showing you why your card graded 9 or 10. So with how much positive language I'm hearing about tag grading, I would expect to see more of them over time, and they could end up being one of the pop-up shops that does well over time, because it is a competition. Many of them will fall away, and a few will stick around, like SGC, BGS, CGC, PSA. It's very crowded. There's a lot of companies, and don't ever forget this. Whatever it is that CGC is doing that you think is so special, any of those companies can copy it like that. PSA could have clear slabs like that. I think I saw BGS make a post with a clear slab. They had a clear label slab, and people were commenting on it. And so any company can copy tags, clear slab in 2 seconds. And any company can add a little website thing where they explain why your card graded 9 in a heartbeat. So it wouldn't take very much for a major company with more institutionalized assets and talent to make that shift into the good ideas that Tag sort of sniffed out. We are. But yeah, in the meantime, Tag's probably going to do pretty well from what it seems like. Copycat League. Yeah, anytime a small company finds a good idea, a big company is easily able to copy that. We are. Ooh. Ace did all the first, by the way. Yeah, there's Ace Grading. They're pretty interesting. Have you heard about this grading company called TCC? The grader is quite cool. Oh, yeah. One day, TCC grading will become cheaper, and we'll see more grading again, but probably not for a little while. Actually, what I need to be doing is playing more Monster Hunter right now, so I need to be reducing the amount of additional little jobs I do. Here we are. Oops. Yeah, things, it would have been nice if I had sort of hired somebody who became more like a partner in crime maybe, and getting all this work done, and learned the ins and outs of this business really, really deeply, and could host the stream while I go work on the Monster Hunter channel more. But that has not happened, so I'm going to try and stretch myself thin between both channels and see how that works. I think what I got to do is I'm going to have to give up a day or two for the cards and just focus on Monster Hunter, I think. You are? Give me a full-time shipper. I'm a dispatch expert here. Someone just hire me now. THC Grading, where everyone gets a high grade. Oh, yeah, we're starting CUM grading. All right. I graded weed for years. I think I just saw a report come out that weed is being connected, or correlated to psychosis. Did you guys hear about that one? Oh, look at that. Espeon. So heavy weed use is being correlated with psychosis. What the crazy, dude. It is. All right, I just saw that. That popped up on my feed today. I'll throw away these inserts, man. These inserts are annoying. All right. Yeah, that's bullshit, pal. CUM grading, and the T's are 10s. All right, tossing this over here. Ugh. Okay. You're not done. We got to get you a box of Korean 151 and a Topps First Movie Pack. Now, I've got a Topps. Oh, let's get the 151. It's actually right here. Perfect. That's not uncommon. If you have a predisposition for stuff like that, weed is a low-grade psychedelic. Crazy. Here we are. That's crazy stuff, man. Here we go. All right. There we go. Very nice. I wish there was like an easy, cheap button in life where there was like a drug and it made you feel good. It gave you all the dopamine and it like, sexy and fun and cool, but without any of the detrimental side effects like damaging your brain. You are your brain. There's nothing more to you than your brain. So damaging your brain or your health or your teeth or whatever, your veins or whatever it is. I wish there was some kind of drug in the U.S. that was perfectly healthy, even if you used it in heavy amounts and caused no problems at all. God, that would be cool. But it's just not the case, is it? There's just nothing like that. Nothing truly like that. There's always something to pay. You have to pay something with the recreational drugs. There's some health cost or another. Are you ready? Even cookies. Do you like just eating food? That's going to make you fat. Cookies, video games are going to make you sedentary. Pokemon cards are going to make you poor. So weed's gonna slow your memory down and memory recall with weed, right? Also, it's not good in developing minds. I think I read that. Not good for children's development. And apparently the psychosis thing, but also with weed, you have that risk of, if you're smoking it, you actually have similar risks to smoking cigarettes, right? I think they also found that people who did weed had slightly higher blood pressure. And then alcohol is really bad. Alcohol is bad for your blood pressure, your heart, your brain, and your liver. Very bad for your liver because it's basically making your liver have to constantly clean toxins out of your body. Yeah, there's no easy way to enjoy life, is there? It's mostly like life's just surviving, isn't it? It's really tough. Here's Pikachu. People take caffeine up into their 90s. Yeah, but caffeine's not like a dopamine. I do caffeine sometimes. Caffeine's not a dopamine. It just sort of wakes you up. It actually kind of aids in working, you know? So caffeine doesn't make me go like, oh yeah, I'm loving life now. Caffeine just kind of helps you do your job better. We are. Nicotine is excellent in fighting ulcers. Oh, I don't know much about nicotine. You know, nicotine is typically consumed through cigarettes. But, you know, I know they're trying to consume nicotine through, like, patches and stuff now. Okay, what do we got? So you got Giovanni and Psyduck. I had a friend die from weed. There was that, do you remember this? There was that report of a woman who smoked too much weed and died. And it was like the first death caused by weed smoking. And I remember we brought it up. It was an actual article. And I showed the article off in our live stream. And there was like this big fight over it. Like people were like, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? It is. Oh, look at that Psyduck. He got stabbed by the dealer. Oh! That would not be the weed then. That would be the dealer. We are. It's a little bit different. You can die on the streets by being hit by a bus, but thank goodness you never got high. Law, live it up safely. Here's, ooh, Ghastly. That's kind of like you saying YOLO, basically. I get it. Yeah, you can eat broccoli and chicken and rice every single day because those are healthy, but you're going to die anyways. That's the whole point of that. So I totally get that. We are. One day you die either way, so you might as well have a little fun, right? I totally get that point of view. It's an interesting idea. Like, what if there was like the perfect drug out there? It was healthy for you, it helped you live longer, it made you smarter, and it made you feel good, you know? I can't think of anything like that exists. Maybe sex. Sex is apparently very healthy for you. And, you know, especially if it's with somebody you care about and all that. So that's not a bad thing. And it makes babies. Here's Dratini. Ooh, Dratini. So sex is a feel-good thing. But it's not a drug, is it? You know? It's not a drug. There it goes. And it's not something you can just pull off the pantry and have. Health is wealth. Yeah, that's true. Here's Ivysaur. Ooh. All the poo now is synthetic. It's like actual MDMA. It's virtually impossible. What are you talking about? What's MDMA? Let's see. Oh, Ozempic. Sex addiction is a thing too, though. You can have an unhealthy relationship with it like anything else. Here we are. Ooh, Charizard. Ooh. True. You know, a lot of guys screw their lives up by making sexual mistakes, whether it be, you know, unwanted sexual attention toward a girl at work or like a friend or whatever it is. Ooh, look at that Snorlax. So a lot of guys make a lot of stupid mistakes around sexuality, and that becomes a nightmare for them later. Here's Dragonite. Oh, ho, ho. Adult content is a problem. Kids' phones easily accessible. You know, it makes you wonder, our society has adult content at a level that's just like brand new. It's a brand new thing. And it makes you wonder, like, how does that change society? What will the outcome from that be, from having so much of it? Like, you know, it really makes you curious. I love coming to this channel, hearing George W. Bush talk Pokemon cards, sex, drugs. It's awesome. Do I sound like George W. Bush? We had VHS. All right, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, Playboy magazine, right? All right. Playboy magazine's nothing compared to what people have now. You know. All right. Back then, people who got into adult content were looked down on, like, oh, that poor soul trapped in the sex industry. That's not bad. You got Dratini. That's kind of good. All right, cool. Very scary, but a good parent. Education is key. All right. Shifting attitudes about sexuality. Yeah. Less taboo. And now one Topps International pack. Oh yeah, which is really just a Canadian pack. It's so prominent everywhere. Everything is heavily sexualized, especially video games. The new Marvel Rival game is super over the top. Yeah. Well, but then also there's the alternative, which is to sort of create a video game in the design of the Catholic Church, like everyone looks like ugly or a nun or something like that. Like when they took Lola Bunny and they made Space Jam 2, and they're like, all right, now make her ugly. Like, is that a solution? Is that good? Makes you wonder. All right, here it is, Better Than Ever. Oh. Oh. Here's Reunited. The Proposition. There's Giovanni again. Oh, look at that Dragonite. That's awesome. And nice. Togepi in Trouble. All right. Ideas on keeping 151 sealed? I'm probably going to keep a little bit of it sealed. It's a pretty popular set. It's one of those sets that in 10 years will cost a lot, probably. There it is. You don't have to just keep it sealed. What you ought to do is you ought to have a copy of the best cards from the set, because those go up too, if you didn't know that. It's over-sexualized, but that's what people want. Having everyone look like an androgynous blob, people does nothing. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what I was referring to with the remakes of like the girl fighters from Mortal Kombat, Tifa. You know, you got Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. They turn every character into a non-sexualized character, and then you're just sort of like, well, this is it. Now society has no sexuality to it. But it's like, it's a fascinating thing because sexuality and fertility are kind of connected, isn't it? So demonizing sexuality goes too far almost. And having some sexuality, in my opinion, it's just a part of the human experience, a part of being human. You should be kind of sexual. You should be kind of letting the opposite sex know what you got going on and telling them, hey, let's get down and make babies. All right. Mr. Brett, very nice. Let's pop this in your bag. You got a fat bag now. All right, all right. Very good. They brought back Mai from King of Fighters, but not too censored. Can you show my slabs? If they are still up here, let's see. You might have them up here. Here's some Brett Love slabs right here. I will go grab any others that are still up here. I think those are the only ones I've got upstairs. If you had any others, they've been moved down into the shipping area. All right, Britt. All right. Now I can't get Frank's voice out of my head. Who? All right, big orders. Thank you very much, man. Mr. Brett, done for the night. Thank you, Mr. Brett. Tonight's episode brought to you by Brett. Damn. He was going deep, man. Love it. All right, what else we got? See, this keeps happening. I need to change this. Let's do this. Like that, see? Pop this in upside down. Just what I'm going to do, I guess. What the hell? Oh, it's trying to go into the sleeve of the other slab. There it goes. All right. Good. Now I can't accidentally grab it like that again. Oh, that's almost done. 2 spots here. Okay, okay. Beautiful Umbreon, up to 7 spots now. This is ready for slab away. You can actually purchase this Dark Charizard from me. Here's Blastoise. And here's Wigglytuff. All right, lovely cards. He starts shuddering. I'll pee myself. Who's shuddering? All right, let me go ahead and grab some new slabs. What do we got? And by new ones, I mean old ones. Here's a Charmander Blue. Okay. Bulbasaur. Oh, wow, that's Bulbasaur 10. $150. We'll double check the price on that one. No Rarity Ghastly for $95. That's expensive. Here is Sandpan, $35. Time Space Distortion Holo. Very nice. Here's a nice little $25 Magby. Look at that. Oh, yeah, look, we still own this one. This is the, hold on. Let's get this real fast. Grab that real, this sleeve is looking really ugly, dude. So this is a really nice Star Wars card. Pushed off the track by Sublist. And it's out of 50, and it graded 10. It's kind of hard to grade these 10, so that's really nice. I feel like this one ought to just go to eBay almost, but we'll leave it up here for another round. Why not? Doesn't hurt us to do another round. Okay. There we go. Imagine a world where someone sounds like Frank Caliendo without even trying. It's like the ultimate Uno reverse card. Who? I think Cardconomist is Frank Caliendo imitating George Bush. What are you talking about? So this is going to say $50. I don't sound anything like George Bush. Here we are. Oh, now watch this drive. $25 Mr. Mime. Very fascinating. So there's some poker cards up on the table. You, mister. What are you talking about, dude? Wow, it's already 4 a.m. in the morning. That means we've been live for about 3 hours. Nice, nice. And what about some expensive cards? Can we get some expensive cards on the table, maybe? Yeah. So another Mr. Mime. This one's more expensive. So these are old price tags on these. They might need total upgrading, like this Meganium. Yeah, we better be careful with these. Now this is pod racing. Look at that. Deoxys pristine, dude. This is the PSA pop, I'm pretty sure. Look at that. Nice. This guy needs to come down in price, doesn't he? Because we got one up on the table. $235. So this guy should be $235 as well. We'll put him under here. Put him away for now. All right, what about this? So this is for sale, isn't it? $3,500. Let's see if that price has gone up or down. It might have gone down. $3,500 is really high, but this card is always expensive. It's never cheap. All right, PSA 10. Cardos. Gengar. Oops. Gengar. All right. Very hard to find card. That population of 33 includes both the red ones and the green ones. And here it is. The cheapest one is... Well, no, it has gone down in price. There's one that's cheaper now. Let's see. Boy, that's tempting to just go buy that. I'm going to match the cheapest one on the market, just like I'm supposed to. Okay, so you will be able to buy this at a better price now. Okay, tossing that away. Go Padres. Oops. I think I need a new packet of these, huh? Regarding eBay, would you let high dollar cards ride to the highest bidder or ask buy it now for better cards? That's a very common question for people to think about when they're listing their cards for sale. And the trick that I really think is most important to apply, you should be listing cards that nobody searches for in buy it now. And also extremely high price items, like items that are $5,000 or maybe even up to $3,000. Those should all be buy it now. Because the problem with putting them into auction is within 7 days, very determined and serious buyers don't always have the cash they need to buy those cards up at that price. So you should never go into auction with cards that are too expensive or cards that no one searches for. There it is, because they won't notice it. Okay. So, for example, this is Cardos Gengar, and people search for Gengar a lot, so they might actually find this card. They don't search Cardos a lot, though, so he's kind of risky. So it would be probably better to just put this guy into a buy it now. So this is a much improved price, $2,700. He's still pop 33, I'm sure. All right, very nice. That means there's probably about 15 green ones and 15 red ones. Man, 2.7 is pretty low for that card. That is not a bad price at all, because I've seen that card go like up to 5. And there just happens to be a cheaper one available, and so as a result, that one's cheaper. Okay, here's this Electivire. Look at this Electivire, man, $1,200. Did we not have an Electivire? I thought we had an Electivire. I bought up these Electivires because I realized there's just not a lot of them, and so they're just an easy hold if they're underpriced. Yes, here we go. We posted an Electivire, and it was also for $1,200. Wow, so the exact same price. That's so funny. Came to the same conclusion back then. Get this a nice clean sleeve. They look so good in a nice clean sleeve, you know. What did I miss? I went to make eggs. What does 41.28 mean price-wise? Oh, he's probably referring to this. So that's not a price. This is a break. What it means is that you have a 1 in 26 odds of pulling him, and it's $40 per custom booster pack for this break. We put all the cards into custom booster packs. All custom booster packs contain one card, like this. Ta-da! So you could spend $40 on this Nico Olivia common card. But one of the 26 booster packs will also include this Gengar. Wow. So buying that Gengar out of a custom booster pack for $40 would be great. But you have to get lucky, because again, it's odds of 1 in 26 of that happening. We don't open them until they're all sold. So far, we've sold 2 of them. 1, 2, Hak 2 of them. So that's how that works. It's called a break, and it's what we do over here on this channel. We do it a lot, and they're very popular. You should try it, although you'll probably miss. Somebody always does pull it. So let me show you who got lucky tonight. Tonight, somebody got very lucky. We had a major break end, 41 and 28 break, and it was Chris Abruzzo. So Chris Abruzzo pulled this Lugia Altart 10 for $40. That's great. Unfortunately, that also means 27 people did not pull Lugia. 27 people totally missed. And so that is the cost of that. Okay. There it is. Yeah, Chris Abruzzo probably peeing his pants. He's like, yes! I hear that music in the background sounds like triangles, the smell of wet rocks. This is C418, the guy who wrote the Minecraft music, but he also has his own albums. And this is one of those albums. All right, here we are. Little sticker. So we're just pricing up some cool slabs. This is a high-end slab. You can pay this down over 6 months. It's a system called Slab Away. If you ever see a card up on the table that you want really bad, you don't have to pay for it right away. You can pay it down over 6 months. To get that started, you send $45 in, and 20 of those $45 is a 6 months reserve fee. So you pay a one-time fee of $25 for 6 months. And it's a nice way to pay down a card because it doesn't go on your credit card. You don't pay interest on it. And yeah, it's a nice thing. There it is. I'm a composer. It's always cool to hear you talk music. Yeah, you like talking music? I actually wrote a little bit of music. Did you know that? Back in the day when I played the violin, I wrote a little music for the violin. And then much later, I had GarageBand on my iPad, and I would just play on that all day and did a little video game music. That was all like 10 years ago, man. But I made 1 or 2 that I thought sounded kind of catchy. Oops. Let me go ahead and click away. I really do enjoy music a lot. So does Karis, by the way. Karis has written some music herself. She really likes music, too. So she wrote some music, but she's very embarrassed, so she never shows it off. I played the trumpet in middle school, did you? All right, here's another cool card. So this was priced on 125 as Hypno. Let's take a quick look and see what he's going for these days. Really fancy slabs coming up on the table here, guys. There was a Gengar went up on the table. First, Fossil, Hypno. Prices change month to month, so we're part of the way through February now. And it looks like he has jumped back up in price. We're seeing this card jump in price multiple times. He jumped up to like 1,000, then he went down to 700, and now he's back up to 1,000. Honestly, I think he's probably going to start staying up there at the $1,000 range because it's just so expensive to pull this card and to find this card. It's getting harder, you know. So he goes back to 1,000. All right, you ready? I played the recorder. What? Aovic says I make music. Maybe one day if I recharge that iPad, I can play some music for you guys. All right, so this is going to say $1,000. All right. So that's priced through March. That's what 325 is. Ooh, Shaman. Priced on 11/24. This one hasn't been priced in a very long time. Look at that. Those old gold stars. I didn't like those. We needed to find a gold star that was smaller. All right. That's a very expensive card. It's $1,000 last time we looked at it. Let's see if it got cheaper or more expensive. Shaman 21. Let's see what Shaman 21 is called. Here it is. It's called the Black and White Legendary Treasures. Let's say Legendary Treasures. All right, there it is. Shaman Legendary Treasures. Now we want the cheapest one. Oh, okay. Is this English or Japanese? Oh, we got a cheaper one. So $750 on this card. Nice. Get a little thing. Big Man Blastoise. Big Man. Yeah, that's right. Get some expensive slabs up on this table for people who like to use slab away. All right. How did I acquire this Shaman and what did I pay for it? Did I grade him? I don't know if I graded him. All right, so this is, how much did it say? $750? There's no orders in the queue if you want to open up anything at all. There's no wait time. I know that's nice. No wait times is very nice. It could be a short night. I could take the night off early. It's tempting. What did I pay for that Shaman? I'm curious. Let's see. How did I even acquire it? Was it a trade? Oh, wow. I acquired that Shaman in 2021 for $230. So from 2021 to 2025, actually it was acquired in December of 2021. So it's more like it was acquired in 2022 if you were to compare time periods. So in roughly 3 years, it has tripled in price. Really think about that, you know, a Pokemon card tripling in price in 3 years. That's really good. That's really good. And that's kind of what we've seen with a lot of cards. So here's another one. We've got, wow, this one hasn't been priced in a really long time. Kyogre Emerald. Maybe I didn't want to sell it. Maybe that's why he hasn't been repriced. Let me just see what he goes for now. Do you have any gem boxes left? They are more expensive. They're $5 a pack now, and there's just 2.5 boxes left, and then I'm sold out. So they are a little more pricey. They're still fun to open. A couple people have opened them tonight. Let's see. Oh, that's a non-holo, I see. So let's find Kyogre. Kyogre Emerald. Okay, and that's good enough. Let's see what happens. We'll sort this. It appears there are none for sale. None. That's very that's very unsurprising because he's super low pop. It's really cool how these cards are so low population that. Oh, yeah, he got bought up, and it looks like an Emerald Holo Kyogre from the same set. So look, it's a different artwork, but it's the same set as Emerald. That one sold for $900. That's sold. Wow, $900. That's a sold price. So with none of these for sale and one similar to it selling for $900, that one wasn't even a reverse holo. That one was a standard holo. So we're going to ask probably $950 on this card. Wow, I'm glad I held it. I'm glad it didn't sell. I think it's like pop, like, I don't know. We'll see in a second. Really, really rare. I need more Carolina Reaper hot sauce. Okay. Let's go find out its population real quick. People love these stamped reverse holos from the EX era in general. But especially some cards do a lot better than others. Okay, you ready for the population on this card? There's a reason why they get so expensive. It's because population is only 14. Really, really rare. Pop 14. Wow, look at that table, man. That looks beautiful. Let's get a good Spice Burns twice. Am I right? Yes. Let's see. Let's get a round off the table. That's the Rocket Break from Reap. It's a $20 break. You can see the reverse holo stamp, Team Rocket returns, and it's just a cute little Reap. That's all it is. I don't make a ton of money off of that break or anything. It's just a cute little Rocket returns break. If you want a Rocket card, that's a Rocket card. Here's Ditto 9 for $24. Edward Newgate. Victory Bell. Magneton. And Geodude. This is a good round. We're going to take a picture of this. All right. Miss Six is going to open up a couple of those gem packs, it sounds like. Thanks, Six. Remember, if you guys have some friends who you think would enjoy joining our breaks or opening some packs live, be sure to make a recommendation. We are. I would appreciate it. I think your recommendations go a long way. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and hit refresh over here. Click. Here it is, 3 gem packs. You got it. 3 of these. Meow. Okay. Snipping this. Oh. Tossing this away. Oh, very good. You pulled a holographic Pikachu. Shiny Pikachu. And Captain Pikachu stamp. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And then also the pig. It's the Baconator. Wow, these packs are so fun. Those are the new Chinese gem packs. They look like this. And they are the top seller right now on the channel. They are the #1 selling item. You can buy a pack right now for $5 if you'd like to try it. There's a lot of gradable cards in every pack. The whole pack is gradable. There's some exclusive artworks you might be able to pull if you're lucky. If you're unlucky, maybe you won't. Oh, try to move that around. Wow, tonight just got really, really, really slow. Here's Charmeleon. All right, guys, I'm going to call last orders because I can go work on the Monster Hunter channel, which actually needs me. Let me know if anyone here is placing an order. If you're not, forever hold your silence or your peace or whatever, and I'm going to pop off of here and go get some other work done. It wasn't really that bad of a stream. We were pretty busy for the first half, but I would say we started slowing down at some point, and we could wait till like 5 a.m. in the morning to see if new people pop in and start opening stuff, but, you know, I just got so much to do. I need to get some Monster Hunter work done. Placing an order right now, so Mr. Brett. Ooh, Brett's not done. All right, we're going to wait for Brett, guys. Yes. If the stream ever slows down by too much, I think we have to wrap up so that we can go get some other work done. I need to make a new drawing, man. This Diglett drawing is one of the last drawings I have available for sale. Almost all of them sold. So this is a TheCardconomist drawing of a cute little Diglett. And it's just, it's kind of pricey, I suppose. But, you know, it's a fun little thing. And it's already graded, so that is part of the value. And it's got my signature on it. And not a lot of people get to own one of those, so it's a fun thing. Last call for Poke Hall. Here, what do we got next? So this is a cheap and affordable Dialga. Wow, Plasma Blast Dialga. Am I going to make that for sale? Do you still have that Spectra Cubone up for sale? Spectra Cubone. I don't remember there being a Spectra Cubone. Let's see if I can find one of these. Plasma Blast Dialga. Okay, give me a moment. Doobie doobie doo. Yeah, can't find them. What about just Plasma Blast EX? Let's see what we can find. Oh wow, there's the look at this. That's the Palkia, and he's in auction with 7 days left, and he's already 1.2. Let me check sold. Okay, looks like Genesect went for 2.5. Wow. I actually have no clue. Wow, that's crazy, because if we flip this around, it says here, I bought this in 2023 for $614. What the fuck? He might be worth at least double that. I mean, if the Palkia is already in auction at 1.2, that's double. And I think Dialga is more popular than Palkia, isn't he? So he's in, and that auction's not over. That auction's ongoing, so we don't know what the final price will be. All right, ordered, placed. Let me go ahead and hit refresh over here. I do own a Sparkle Cubone. I don't know if I want to sell it. That card really seems like one to hold. Here you go, 6, another 3 gem packs. All right, Miss 6 going deep. Lovely. Wow, look at that. Totally worth it, 6. You get the exclusive artworks of Quaxley. Wow, that's cool, man. I need to do a one-hole box. I need to do one of those. Here's this guy looking crazy. But I think I'm going to hold off on that. I think I'm going to... Well, should I? I don't know. And here is the doggy. Borf. Yay! 6 is very pleased with this outcome. All right. All right. Do. WTF. Yay! I feel like if I open one box of these, I will have something to send off to PSA, though, in the next PSA round. Okay, we have an order for... Oh, there it is, Mr. Brett. A really big order. Yeah, he's not kidding. 1 Terra Festival box, 1 Nintendo Game Pack 2, 1 box Digimon Special Limited Edition. Sounds good. Let's start with the Digimon box. Here it is. All right. Digimon Special Limited set. Let's see what's in here, because I didn't really understand it last time I looked. Ready? So we're opening up a box of the Digimon Special Limited Edition. And then after that, we've got a Nintendo Game Pack Series 2 and a box of Terra Festival to open. Awesome. That is a really big order. All right. Digimon Special Promo. We're starting there. Gundramon. He was made in America. America. Dang, dude. I'm collecting Gundramon. He uses guns. What's a Pokemon going to do versus that? Okay. And snooping this. And snooping this. Oh. All right. Mr. Brett. So look at this. Every one of these is holo. Senpai, Blue Scramble, Sister Mont Blanc. That appears to be the rare in the pack. How much for a box of gem? It's really expensive. It's $75 for a box. I don't know if you really want that. Yes, we're doing $5 a pack because there's actually just 2 boxes left now. It's virtually gone. And so since I'm on my last 2 boxes and we're not getting a restock till potentially Tuesday, it's just really expensive. I don't know what the rare card in here is this time. Let's get these cute guys on the front. I think they're really cute. It's really expensive. That is an extra high price because it's just selling through and people are willing to spend $5 a pack to have it open immediately. And this is a for-profit card shop. Here's Death Xmon. Let me mention something, 6. So when the restock arrives, it should go back down to $4 a pack. Here it is. Which is a more reasonable price, by the way. And, Gutsuman. Ooh, Red Scramble. My stepsister's mom has got it going on. I don't think that's a song. Here's Green Scramble, Exermon. All right. Death Xmon is the second biggest hit out of this set. Is it really? Nice. Check it out, man. Cool. And finally, okay, there we have it. Yellow Scrambles going to the front. Ta-da! I thought 5 was reasonable. Well, yeah, I mean, 5 feels like the value is still there, which shows you that it's going to sell through at 5 probably, but I can do 4. It's just that I only have 2 boxes left, so I might as well ask 5 since I'm not worried about selling through. I'm actually just waiting for the restock to arrive, but yeah, apparently there's no mail on Monday. So we got to make it through the Sunday stream, and then we got to make it through the Monday stream, and then on Tuesday, maybe it arrives on Tuesday. Comes all the way over from China. That's a long way to go. All right, here we are. Mr. Brett. Ooh, these are such good packs. My wife's boyfriend just bought me a Lost Origin box. What? He's so kind. Ready? Oh, man, look at that. Creepy, man. So I'm saying, the original Gen 1 Pokemon was so much cooler than any other generation. Mewtwo as a primary antagonist, an experiment by the evil Team Rocket gang. That's some cool stuff, man. That's the most adult Pokemon's ever been, was the first generation, and that was made for kids. Nowadays, everyone's like 35 years old playing Pokemon, and they make it for babies. Like, yo, we all got older, not younger. You can make some adult-themed Pokemon anime. This is like, it reminds me of the 1980s, like, sci-fi anime stuff, you know? Like Akira and that kind of stuff, right? Like, look at these creepy eyeballs. They don't do stuff like this anymore. It makes me so sad. All right, ooh, a little Snorlax on that one. And, oh, that's a Charizard card. The fight rages. If this grades 10, it's going to do very well for you. That is a Charizard card. I call this set a Charizard set, this particular top set, because there's so many Charizard cards in it. All right. Just put in my first order, says Mr. Spider. You giving it a try? All right, I hope you have a good time, Mr. Spider. There you are. All right. Throwing that away. Made it for babies, a.k.a. liberals. Wow. Here's the chase for Pikachu. Here's Awakenings. I don't know what you're talking about, Thomas Hogue. I've never seen a liberal party ooze so much masculinity before. Okay, let's grab a fresh bag for you, Mr. Brett. Fresh bag, because the other bag is so full. So you're going to have 2 baggies. Ha-ha. Okay. Oh. You know what would be fun to sell? I think it'd be fun to sell, like, political t-shirts. That's what I should do for merchandise. Ooh, wait a second. Let me change the name on this bag. I got some of those Mewtwo Strikes back cards. Never seen that Mewtwo. There we go. Have you seen this one? This is just $17, and it's a holo card. Again, these are those blockbuster promos. They're from the same set, Mewtwo Strikes Back. That's a holographic promo, $17 a card. Very affordable, actually, surprisingly cheap. Oh. God. The last song on this album is so annoying. It's like some kind of anime girl singing. All right, back to it. There we go. There we go. Yes, the Hickeyzard. That is $17. Very cheap. Yeah, you have to consider a booster pack, which now is costing $130, gives you 1 holo. That promo is $17. It doesn't really make sense. But I can tell you what's going on. Nobody knows about the promo. It's like this thing nobody's been told about before. And so they're just now learning about it. And the promo's just sitting around very cheap. But it's a solid promo. I mean, it features Mewtwo. All right, there goes Mr. Brett. Thank you. Now, there's not done. We've got a box of Terra Festival and a Nintendo Game Pack number 2. Can't believe we sold 3 of these tonight. It's so wild. All right, let's do it. And he said a Terror Festival box, which we will grab out of here. Ta-da. Haha. Let's start with this. Look at this Metroid pack cover. From 1989. Oh. Oh. That looks like a Zelda Dark Nut. Look at that. Very crazy. Oh, man, look at that Metroid card behind it. Wow. That is so cool. Okay. Here's Link. All right. And here is another Link card. Very cool. I feel like we should try to compile these into one video. Maybe I can tell Mike's side about that. Hold on. Brett opens 3 Topps Mario Series 2 could compile into one video. 3 hours. Tappity tap, tappity type. All right, cool, man. Set that there. And you want to keep this little wax pack too. It's very cool. Put this behind it. Okay, okay. Now let's open this. I got some of those Mewtwo Strikes Back cards. Never seen that Mewtwo. Fire. All right, here it is. Break that box down so that I can do the shipping. I'm not the shipping, so I can do the trash. What do we got? Steep. Steep. Got a nice steep going. And steep. All right, all the steeps are in. So this is Mr. Brett. Tonight's stream brought to you by Mr. Brett. This man went super deep for our entertainment. Here we are. We've got number 1, the mask. That's pack number 1. How about pack number 2? Pack number 2. Dolphin guy. Wow. Okay, our first Pokeball card pops out. Pack number 3. Sliveon. Look at that Sliveon. Okay, Sliveon. Pack number 4. Oh no. This is a bad box. You got the Ogre Pond mask. I'm sorry, man. That is a bad box. Let's see if you pull a gold card or a Master Ball card that can make up for it. Okay, it's not quite over. Master Ball Umbreon is still good. All right, here is Tyranitar. That sucks, dude. People just like that card a lot, and that's considered the hit. But there is still a chance for redemption if your Master Ball card is good. And sometimes I think the Master Ball card is not in the box, and sometimes I think it's a golden card. So we have to see. Here is the Monkey Dory. Did he say Sliveon? It's pronounced Sliveon. And, hey, you got a Master Ball Dusclops. That's one of my favorites. However, he's not going to redeem the box because I know for a fact this card's about $9 because I bought a bunch of them. Look at that. Master Ball Dusclops. I'm grading a couple of those. I like Dusclops. I'm going to try and make more people like them. Here's the mask. Did he say Sliveon? I might have said Sliveon. Okay, okay. Okay, your box did come with the Master Ball, but it was Dusclops, and he is not as good as Umbreon, for example. Whew. All right, all right, all right. Tossing this away. Cool. Look at that. Very nice. Let's go grab your secondary bag. Mr. Brett. Brett's taking care of us tonight, man. Crazy. Mr. pushing his Dusclops agenda on us. Dusclops, man, when did he become such a cool Pokemon card? I think the biggest celebrities like Dusclops. Do you like Dusclops? Here's Electric type Sealdos. Charmeleon 10. That's a nice card. Haunter 6. No rarity symbol. Graveler all the way down to $135 now. What does it all mean? We have Mr. Aovic. He says 6 Korean electric breakers. All right. Mr. Aovic. Oh, wait, we're not done. Wait a second. Are we? Hold on. We're not done with the first order. Terra Festival, Nintendo Game Pack, and Digimon. Oh, we are done with it. Okay. My bad. All right, now we're on to Mr. Aovic. You got a lot of cards now, man. Too cringe. I got to get out of here. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. This guy's way too cringe. Not like me, PokeBruh. Let's go ahead and snip this. All right. Snipping this up. Snip. Aha. Good times. Thanks for your time. Thank you. All right, here's a cool one. It's always fun when people go deep, man. Fun seeing the stuff go by. Here's Larvesta. Ooh. Here we are. Here's, oops, come on. Here's a Holo. And here is a code one. And here is Eternatus. All right, all right. I don't think anyone's pulled an Umbreon out of the case that last box came out of. So you never know. I think that there's one Umbreon every other case. If you think about the number of cards in the loot table, I think it's like, isn't there like 40? Or is it? No, it's like 35 or something, isn't there? And so it should be every other case, one Umbreon. Roughly, on average. Can I still place an order? It's Tyler Balbo. What's up, Tyler? Yeah, you can place an order. All right, we have Mr. Hamnet Nicholas Ray. Happy New Year from Hong Kong. I'd like to send my Korean Rayquaza for grading. I sent 44, which would indicate BGS. However, I'd like to hear your opinion on who I should send it to. My bag is dated February 2024, so it's pretty much expiring soon. I was wondering if you can make an exception and save the bag. Yes, let's update your bag. If you're international, you can just tell me to update your bag. International guys always get a bag update, okay? Very important that you do that because you never know when I run through and start taking all the expired bags out, okay? Hoo-wah-boo. Speaking of which, that's the only H box. Is that the only H box? GGG, one H box. You're saying you got a bag. What does it have in it? It's got a Korean Rayquaza in it. All right. Oh, there's the other H box. That's so weird. Why would I put that there? Okay, so here's a them. Here's a them. I was thinking of it as the them box. Ah, it's been updated to 225. So you have had an update. But let's just get you a fresh bag, I think. Because you are international. Oh, yeah, you got to grade that one for sure. Definitely got to grade that one. You also have this Leafy Glance. All right. So what you're wanting to do is purchase a pre-grade, which I do sell. But we're going to go ahead and just pre-grade this one card for you since it's a slow night and just get it done real fast. But anyone can purchase a pre-grade at any time to just force me to do it. Okay. Appreciate you. You're in Hong Kong. That's very cool, man. Hong Kong fascinates me a lot. I see you guys pay a flat tax in Hong Kong. You actually have a lower tax rate than I do. And you know the way I feel about taxes. I feel like the less taxes you pay, the more free of a person you are. The people who pay the most taxes are the closest to like slaves to me. There we go. All right. Low taxes is freedom. Okay, now let's take a quick look at that. All right. So I feel bad for people in Germany right now. They're paying outrageous amounts. And that's great when your government spends it perfectly, but they often don't. They spend it on things you'd rather not spend it on. They always end up spending it on somebody or something you don't want. I would not bother with BGS on this one. It's going to fail a perfect 10 if you're thinking a perfect 10. Yeah, this one's going to PSA. All right. Hong Kong tops out at 17% tax. Yeah, they got a flat tax over there. Yeah, problem right there. See that? So see that simple issue with the surface? That's all it takes really with BGS. It doesn't really take anything else. BGS is very, very, very picky. They're pickier than PSA is. And so you're just not going to have a shot. Your card has to be absolutely perfect to consider BGS. All right. Should I bother trying to cross-grade a CGC gem at 10 if I'm aiming for a 10? You could try it, but if you visibly see a problem on the card, I wouldn't bother. All right, there it is. Save you from one of those annoying 9.5s, you know what I'm saying? Aren't those the worst? Ugh, 9.5. BGS 9.5. So punishing, dude. Even when your card's pretty good, they turn it into 9.5, and it's like, that's what you get. So you better get that pristine, or you better get that black label, or you're just going to get beat up for grading with Beckett. You got to get a high grade or a bad grade. There's no in between. Can the remainder go toward shipping? Yeah, I suppose you can. Just keep that in mind for me. Joseph Hernandez, 2 English, 151. All right, you got it. 2 English, 151s. So we got you set up for grading. Would you survive the Squid Games? Me? Easy. Easy. All right. And I'd vote for one more game every time. One more game. One more game. All right, what we got? Oh, Golem. Ta-da! All right. After all, I have $2 million of Pokemon card debt, and $50,000 wouldn't even cover part of the debt. And the gangs are after me, the mafia. The debt collectors are after me. Joseph Hernandez. What is their currency called again? I actually forgot. Is it the... I can't remember what the Korean currency is called. Okay, grabbing one of these. I'd probably eat a cookie and get snuffed out. I've played these games before. Oh, you're not in here. Ta-da! The yen? No, it's not called the yen. The won. Oh, right. The won. Good. And the yuan is the Chinese currency, right? New bag? I think he needs a new bag. All right, new bag guy. Joseph. Mr. Joseph. Why they put my payment on hold? Never done that before. If we can assume that your bank is all balanced and everything, it could just be a security thing. It is. Could be a security thing. You could probably call them and ask. It's on hold or is it pending? Because there's a difference. A pending order means that an e-check is being sent. Let me log in. Can I send you a card to send to PSA or BGS? You can do that. Some people do that. Some people even pay me to do that with cards. So they don't even use cash. They use cards. All right, let's take a quick look. Yeah, so it's a pending order. Tyler Balbo, pending order. Let's see what it was for. Topps first movie and pre-grade on Red Eyes in Cool Kids box. So what I can do for you, I will grab the next international pack. These Topps are selling out really fast. Here we are. So I'm grabbing this for you, and we'll place it to the side so that you just get the next one like you were gonna, okay? So whatever this is, you're gonna get it when it clears. Might take a couple days to clear. It probably means an e-check is being sent, but I don't know. But they do that kind of stuff for security reasons all the time. And if it's not a security reason, it's just a bank transfer, and it takes time sometimes. I think what happens is after the bank's transfer is completed and is done smoothly, in the future, it's just like they don't interrupt it. They don't put it on pending in the future. But I think they test it out the first time to see how it goes. Because I noticed that a lot of people, when they're new, if they do a bank transfer, it will be a pending order. But next time, it won't be a pending order. So I don't know how that works. But to me, that says either security or they're establishing sort of like the reliability. Okay, 6 is opening an entire gem box. Makes me question if the next gem box I should just open for myself. All right, here you go, 6. Can you wait till I tell you to open it when I'm on next, but still do pre-grade? So for the pre-grade, huh? I could probably just do the pre-grade. All right, give me a second. 6 is buying this out. She suspects it's going to have an alt-art AR in it. I think the last box of this, I might as well save for a video I need to make on it. I don't know. I'm selling it at a really good price. Maybe I just sell it. I don't know. What do you think, 6? You think that you think an exclusive AR is coming out of this box, 6? Is that what your bet is? Open the next gem. That's why I was thinking to open up the next box on TikTok. And if it does pull an exclusive, that would be very good content. Here it is. Keep it, says 6. Yeah, we'll keep the last box. All right. So, I don't know. I haven't made up my mind. Because, again, I'm selling it at a good price. I can just wait for a new case to arrive. All right. We got Palma. The doggy. Rurf. Oh. The kitty cat. Spiritito. Meow. Quackavall. Look at that Quackavall. I'd keep it if I was TCC. Fui Coco. It's a Fui Coco. This guy. Ooh. The doggy Borf. Florgata. I think I'll sell it. Let's get it sold, man. All right. I'm getting my cards tomorrow. Thank you, mister. Sounds good. Here's another Pokeball. Whooper. Very cute. Florgato. Quaxley. Quack. All right. The pig. A normal AR. The last box is available if anyone wants it. It's a whopping $75 or $5 a pack. There's also one loose pack, it looks like. All right, so Miss 6, because you never know if that one was not a, if that one was not a specialty AR, the next one could be. All right, grabbing this. Yes, bulk burning video. Ah, America. Can you do another bulk burning video? I should do another video where I take a whole box of bulk and throw it in the dumpster. But it should be like all the bad bulk, that nobody really cares about anyways. But it'll definitely trigger everybody. Everybody, like, how dare you? That could have gone to the children. The children. Who will think of the children? Tyler Balbo says he has red eyes in here, and he wants a pre-grade on it. All right, Tyler, let's go looking for that. Should be pretty easy to find, isn't it? Like it's... Tammy had a good time. She pulled that Pikachu the other night. Look at these sexy girl cards. Oh, there it is. Tyler Balbo. Tyler, I heard you wanted to donate that one to me. I'm immediately drawn to the off-centering on the upper corners here. You can't see anything until you pull it out of the sleeve. God, that hurts my eyes. Yeah, so other than the centering issue up here, it's pretty decent. I think it could get a 9. Just at a glance, it looks like it could get a potential 9. I don't think it's going to hit a 10 on that centering on the upper corners. You never know, though. PSA. You never know. Sometimes. The thing is, if you don't test it, you'll never know. If it comes back 9, you can try to break even on it. They gave that Lugia a 10. Okay, Steven Sistrunk paying down the Chansey coin. Damn, Steven's consistent, dude. All right, Mr. Steven. This goes to $430. Boom. Joseph Hernandez says he'll take another 151s, another round. There we are. Top 10 uses for bulk. Number 10, toilet paper. Mister should make a shirt that says no bulk. Here we are. We generate so much bulk in this stream, and much of it not very valuable, to be honest with you. We do sell bulk boxes. That's one of the things we do to get rid of it. The bulk boxes sell at a price that is just about worth my time, but if it was much lower, I would just throw the bulk straight in the trash. I really would. Just throw it straight in the trash. I have no time for it. Here's Marowak. So if you want a bulk box, we would do $30. That's the shipping price already. Actually, what is the price of the bulk box? Isn't it listed over here? Where do we actually show the price of a bulk box? Oh, $25 for a bulk box. You guys get a special low price. You guys here, because they're more expensive than that on eBay. I think on eBay they're $36 over there. So you guys get it like $11 cheaper over here. Very good deal for you. Here we are. Joseph Hernandez. I probably do that for you guys because, you guys help generate the bulk. So why shouldn't you get it pretty cheap if you want it? All right, now this goes into your bag. Here we are. But I have a limited number of those boxes I can hand out per day. So if it moves too fast, I might have to slow it down. Is there Pokemon cards in the bulk? Sometimes. The bulk is really determined by whatever we opened. So remember the other night, Brandon Wong was opening a lot of like girl cards. Well, that box is just gonna be all girl cards. And then remember the other day, Isai was opening up tons of Pokemon Prismatic. Well, that box was mostly Prismatic. So it's very random. You don't get to choose your box. I don't pick favorites or anything like that. I don't even look at the label. I just, whatever's over there and whatever's over here, I just start stuffing up boxes. And if I get too many of them, I put them into like an overflow section. And then, when someone orders one, I go grab one from overflow. So even if you think you can time it, you can't really, because there's always some overflow. You can't really time the box that you want. It doesn't really work that way. You might get one recently made, or you might get one from that overflow stack. Well, look at that, guys. We made it 3.5 hours. The queue is empty once again. We did really good tonight, I think. We had a nice, decent amount of cards getting open tonight. Let's take a quick look at those breaks one last time. So, just tons of breaks right now. Tons of slabs, tons of breaks. This Mareep break is a Rocket Return Stamp Reverse Holo. Very cute, very sheepish. Oops, what was that? Here is our Psyduck and Slowpoke Master Ball. Not a single person has jumped in there. It's a dual break. It's got 2 valuable cards in it. Your odds are 2 and 11, plus a star spot. We have our new rare candy break, the Gengar, which is already moved by 2 spots. Everyone voted for this. After a lot of voting, he became the most popular. He's a 1 in 26 odds. It's really not as bad as if we had chosen the Charizards. It would have been worse. Here's the Poker Umbreon, still moving. And we have this beautiful Lugia. It's a PSA 9, the capture of Lugia. Look at that beam coming out of his mouth. And only 2 spots left over there. Okay, so lots of cool stuff. Roaring Skies moved a little bit. It's up to 5 now. Roaring Skies up to 5. It's actually moving. Here's Mega Break Sublist, halfway sold. The 151 UPC break, it requires 6 more people, or no, it looks 7 more people. That's a whole 151 UPC box, and you get everything inside. You'll get the Metal Mew, you get the Alternative Art Mew, you get the Alternative Art Mewtwo. I think it's like 16 booster packs or something like that, some giant number. And so all that becomes yours, and it's just a really cool thing. And so that one will end, and if you want to keep it sealed, you can keep it sealed. But we'll assume, unless you inform me ahead of time, we'll assume you want it opened. This is a breaks channel. Yeah, we do a lot of breaks. Mister, would you grade that Red Eyes or not? If it was my card, I would grade it. But however, I wouldn't be paying somebody to grade it for me. I would just send it myself, which is a little bit cheaper. So if it comes back and it's like a 9, then that's not so painful. So you can have me ship it to you, and you can attempt to grade it. If you find the $40 to grade it through me is acceptable, then sure, you could send it. But you have to look at the PSA 9 price, because it's probably not going to grade 10, right? So you have to think about that and how much you're capable of breaking even versus making a profit. You also have to look at the ungraded price online. So if you go to sell it ungraded on eBay, what does that look like? So if you make more money with the 9, paying $40 for grading, then go that way. But if you make more money selling it raw, go that way. And if you make more money if you sell it as a 9, but you graded it yourself, saving yourself probably about, I don't know, maybe about $18. So you'll probably save about $18 grading it yourself. I think $18 might be less than that. It might be like $15. So if you can save $15 grading it yourself, you could try to do that. But and then that would make the equation a little bit closer between selling it raw versus selling it graded. But I wouldn't bet on it grading 10, because we saw too much off-centering in the upper left corner and the upper right corner. So I would bet on it grading 9. And if it were to grade lower, if it were to grade 8, the whole equation changes, and it could be a real loss for you. And that's part of grading. It's a gamble. Grading is a gamble. When you jump into this Gengar break, the reason this is so attractive is because he's already a 10. All of the RNG is removed. When you grade a card yourself, it might come back 9, 8, 7, and you think, oh, that won't happen to me. But yeah, of course it will happen, because I grade cards all the time. And look, this nice little Rhydon, he got a nice 9, so that's good. But look at this guy. He graded 5. These came out of the same booster box. I'm the only one who touched them. No one touched them but me. And this guy's a 9 and this guy's a 5. How? What's going on? Like, what did they decide? I'm the only one who handled it. I handle it like a total expert, like an absolute, frothing at the mouth, obsessed person. I study this. This is what I specialize in. And this one somehow gets 5 and this one gets 9. How? There has to have been damage on this card, like a bend. What bend? I looked over them very carefully. There were no bends, but they think it's bent. So whatever. So yeah, so you can send a PSA, but what you want to happen might not happen. You might get a 9, you might get an 8, you might get a 7, whatever. And you have to be prepared to accept that you might lose money in that scenario. So that's part of the decision, the decision-making process for grading. The total cost of grading, the turnaround times, the amount you'll make on eBay when you sell it, the money that can be made just selling it raw. You have to do a lot of math. Kind of like people who rent homes, right? Like landlords. Before they acquire a home, they do a bunch of math to find out, can this home cash flow, positive cash flow, right? And so you kind of have to do the same work when you're grading, and then you have to place bets on what is going to grade before you make the decision. All that's a lot of work. If you do it every single day, all day long, like I do, it becomes like intuitive, and you get really good at it, and there's a little bit of money to make doing that. And that's what a card shop does. It's always fun being part of live entertainment. It's cool. Good evening, all. Morning, I should say. Lol. Yeah, it's really early in the morning. Amazing stream. Can't wait for the next one. My wallet might say different. Yeah. Pokemon cards do not give you liver damage like alcohol, or memory loss like weed, or like black lungs like smoking, or It doesn't do any of those things, but it will kill your wallet if you're not careful or if you get very bad luck. So you got to be careful with your wallet when you're enjoying cards. You got to do a steady amount, not all at once, and you got like a sustainable amount of purchases, and yeah, pick and choose what you like to open. So yeah, I love the card hobby. It's so fun. I mean, honestly, if you poured all your money into the card hobby all at once, it's not going to be the end of the world. But you do have to develop a skill in selling your cards back to the market and like optimizing how to do that, right? So if you are good at selling cards, you could just pour all your money into the cards and then you just get it back out when you sell it. All right, guys, I figured why my payment didn't go through. Can you cancel it and I resend? I hate to tell you this. I 100% cannot cancel it. It's impossible for me to cancel it. I know this because like right here, more actions, add tracking info, and print are my only options. And that is because the money is not actually here. PayPal doesn't have it and I don't have it. It's just like a promise to get it one day. So only you can cancel it from your side if your institution will cancel it. But you can call PayPal and you can call your bank and ask them to do that. The other thing you can do is just wait for it to go through or wait for it to fail, whatever it's going to be. But yeah, that's unfortunately, it can only work on your side. I can't do anything to it. This all the time this happens, the pending orders. So they're always like, could you could you reverse that? And it's like, unfortunately, I cannot. I sent $30 yesterday, so I should owe $400 on my Subway Chansey coin. You're saying that we might be off by 30? Well, we can look that up real fast. Let's take a quick look at it. Hold on. Let's take a quick look. All right. We'll look at all of your orders. Okay, yes, I do see a $30 order. And so since you've mostly been paying in intervals of 50, we should be able to notice that an interval of 30 never occurred. So let's go to Steven Sistrunk. Says from 430 to 480, from 80 to 30, 530, from 530 to 580. Yeah, to me it looks like it was potentially missed. Let's go ahead and drop $30 more off of that, okay? Sound good? So this is going to go down to 400. Ah, you're getting close, man. All right. Looks like we are waiting then. It tells me to ask you. Nah, there's I can send you screenshots. There's 0 things I can do about it. All right, I'm hopping off. Have a nice night, guys. Have a nice night.